ourselves.
Right, I think we are live. I think we're live. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us. Let us know if you can hear us and see us okay. I'm joined by Peter.
Hello.
Rob.
Hi.
And Adrian.
Hello.
And we're going to be playing Come Together. One of the games that I brought back from Essen Spiel that I've not got around to playing yet. I'm slowly getting the list down. And this is the first of two videos today. We're doing Come Together this afternoon. Well, Loki's joined us. The game does take 5. So I think, Loki, you're going to have to play blue, if that's all right. Yeah. Hello, you. Anyway, we're playing Come Together. One of the first two videos today. We're going to be doing this afternoon. We're going to be doing Palaces of Carrara tonight. And because I've been working till midnight every night this week doing the Frosthaven video, not had a chance to prepare for this. Now, this is not a sponsored stream. This is just 4 people sitting around playing the game. And as such, we're going to be learning how to play the game from the rulebook. So, some people like these kind of videos. If you are one of those people, enjoy. If you don't enjoy those type of videos, then there's no need for you to watch. But we're going to be learning how to play from the rulebook because none of us actually know how to play the game. Now, Adrian spent the last half hour setting up. How were the setup instructions in the rulebook?
Yeah, not too bad. There was one bit that I couldn't quite work out, and it's because there was this card and this card. Very similar, just with a slightly different colour back. But apart from that, yeah, it's fairly straightforward.
So we think we've done the setup, but I am going to go through the setup for you two because you missed what we were doing. Now, this game is actually it's up to 6 players.
It is, yeah.
Oh right, okay, wow. So it's up to 6 players. That's quite rare these days.
Side of the board.
So place the game board in the middle of the table with the side face up based on the number of players.
1 to 4.
Right, so this is the 1 to 4 player side. 5 to 6 will be on the other side. We have a countdown marker on the leftmost stage of the activation track. So that's that. So presumably, it's going to be counting down. There's location tiles which have been sorted by the colour on their backs.
Oh, yeah.
Those, right, okay.
So we've also got off-camera.
We've got some other ones as well.
3s.
So these are the ones.
Yeah.
So they've been sorted, their location tiles. The round 2 tiles and the round 3 tiles go aside, and we take a random round 1 tile to each of the 4 indentations. So more of these are available, is that right?
No, there's just the 4, you just place them randomly.
Oh, right, okay. There's meeples off camera. There's flower power tokens off camera. There are stage upgrade tokens.
That side.
Stage upgrade tokens.
Little green and whites, yeah.
These ones.
All right, tiny little tokens, yeah. And the round end card, they are all off camera for now. Separately shuffle the stage deck, the star deck, the camp deck, and the audience deck. Right, 4 decks. Placing each face down at the outside of their corresponding location. Leave room for a discard pile next to each deck. Yeah, sure. And from each deck, deal 4 cards face up above each slot in the adjacent location type. Right, so that's these cards. Yep. 4 of them in an offer, etc., etc. If there are more than 2 up-and-comer cards, which are represented by that symbol, then you discard the rightmost one and deal a new one from the deck. So repeat it until there are no more than 2.
No more than 2.
No more than 2, so that's okay. That's okay. Randomly place 1 standard newspaper tile above the 0 and the 1, and then the round 3 newspaper tile goes there. So that's always a fixed one.
I didn't catch that. Could you try again?
Sorry.
I said place the round 3 newspaper tile.
Don't encourage it.
So use the A side if there are 4 or less, should be fewer, up-and-comer cards in the 4 display combined. Is that 2-sided? Okay, right. So we're using the A side because there are 4 or fewer up-and-comer cards in the 4 displays combined. Right. So that is that setup done. Right, player components. We've got a festival board, which is 2-sided. It's on the Come Together Music Festival side. There's an overview card. We have publicity markers. So each player, we're going to press the right button. Yeah, each player has 4 publicity markers, and they start off on the corresponding coloured spaces of that track there. We also have scoring markers, which I think... Oh, no, that's not these, is it? These are the scoring markers.
Yes.
So we're all on 0 points, and this is for when you get above 50. We need your scoring markers, Peter. Yep, one on there. These are workers, and these are silk screen printed on one side, so they're quite nice. We have activation tokens, which are these big pieces here. We have a starting stage card, which is presumably all the same, and a starting camp card, which presumably
they're not
is
the same.
they're not the same.
They were randomised.
Right, these are slightly different. Okay. So yeah, scoring markers on the board, starting components. Right, randomly determine a start player. Somebody wants to do that? And then flip the setup card. First player is yellow. So flip the setup card to the side corresponding to your player count.
3 to 6.
3 to 6 players, yeah. The starting player takes the components listed for position 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. Right, okay, so according to this, you start with, hang on, column 1, brackets left, player position, yeah. Column 2, the number of flower power tokens. The number inside the brackets is only used when you're playing a special powers variant. So there's a variant, which we're not going to play because it's our first game. So you start with 1 flower power token. Player 2 starts with 2. Player 3 starts with 1. Player 4 starts with 2. Right, column 3 is the number of active workers, which is 4, 4, 5, 5.
And they go there.
It says active workers on your festival board. So where are we putting them? Down there?
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Column 4, the number of resting workers, which goes
On your bus. So
on the
each bus
bus.
is different colours. So I've
Okay.
got the yellow bus over there.
So I guess that's mine. So that's a
White,
resting
right.
worker.
Yeah.
And green.
And then the reserved workers just go next to the game board. So pop them somewhere else. We should have 5, 5, 4, 4. So they're not yours. Just pop them to one side so you don't accidentally take them. Right. Place your festival board. Yep, done that, done that. Starting stage card goes there. Starting camp card goes there. Publicity markers we've done. Active workers go there. Resting workers go on the hippie bus. Overview card. Activation token and flower power tokens here. 1 to 4 player game. Choose 4 of the 5 cards you received from the planning deck. I missed the point where you shuffled the cards and give each player 5 cards, but that did happen.
Yeah.
So there's a planning deck.
Yeah.
Where's the rest of the planning deck, or do we not need it?
The rest of it's over there
Okay.
on the side, just in case.
So we're going to choose 4 of the 5 cards we received and place them face up to the left of your festival board. Right, I'm going to have to shuffle this stuff across a bit.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, is that still going to work for my thing? It is still going to work. Right, okay. So this is your planning display. Return the unchosen card to the box. If you were playing a 5 or 6 player game, you choose 1 of the cards to activate immediately and place the remaining ones in the planning display. After your first game, we recommend using the advanced setup on page 16. So if you feel that this bit's a bit random, there's an advanced setup that we're not doing for this game. But anyway, should we go through an overview of the game before we choose our cards? Because I've no idea what any of these are.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them are stage cards, some of them are camp cards, and one of them is something different.
I got a female singer called Mary Cabo.
Maracaibo. Mary Cabo.
Yeah,
Have we got another one called Group Boston Troil?
possibly.
Right. Overview of the game. How are we doing? Have we got anything wrong yet? Oh, one of the designers is in the chat, so thank you very much for joining us today. If we get stuck, we will ask you some questions. Right, Come Together is played over 3 rounds, which are festival days. The goal of the game is to score the most points. There's several ways to score points, but normally you get the most points from holding concerts at the end of each round. In order to score points, you must try to gain publicity before the concerts and attract the right audience for your artists. Come Together is a worker placement game, but with a special twist. When placing workers, you do not immediately gain the card you just claimed. You must wait until a player activates that location. Okay? Players are constantly facing important dilemmas. One dilemma is whether to claim a card or activate a location. Timing of the activation can be crucial. Another dilemma is whether to claim the card you really want or claim a less attractive card in order to gain more publicity by joining players on another location. You must place your workers on the audience location to gain audience cards, the stage location to gain stage cards, etc. Up and comer cards are mixed into each of the decks and can be gained at any of the 4 locations if present in the display. Oh, interesting. So they can be gained at any of the 4 locations.
Yeah, so I'm guessing there's
right.
more in here and there's more in
Sorry, I thought it meant I can gain that card from over here. No, right. They are present in all 4 of the
I'm
decks.
guessing so, yeah.
Right, we have the meeples are the audience preferences. He passes a bunch of meeples. So the black ones are rock. They like rock music. The brown ones. Oh, and there's a star on them as well. Little icon on them. The one with the horseshoe. They like country music. The pink ones like psychedelia. The yellow ones like soul music. And the green ones like folk music. So that's the audience and what their preferences is. In terms of your festival board, you have spaces for the stages at the top. You have spaces for the camps at the bottom. You have the cyan track, which is the radio publicity. The orange track is your television publicity. Your white track is newspaper publicity. And your black track is your festival magazine publicity. Advancing on each track grants immediate bonuses and increases the benefits that it provides. So the cyan track gives you points for each up-and-comer card at the end of each round. The orange track, points for each star at the end of each round, or each star card at the end of each round. White track, points for the multiplier on the newspaper tile at the end of each round. Progress on this track resets each round. So it didn't say that for the other 2.
No.
But for the newspaper one, it said it resets at the end of the round. And the black track is meeples and camp cards you can keep for the next round. I'm sure that will make more sense. Right, playing the game. So beginning with the starting player and proceeding clockwise order, each player takes a turn. And on your turn, you perform one of the following 3 actions, which are summarised, I believe, on here. You either A, which is place workers, B, activate a location, or C, take back your workers. So, placing workers, which is probably going to be the first action you do, I guess. If you want to do that, there are location spaces on the board, which are these. These are location spaces where you place your workers. There's a tiny little ID sometimes in the bottom. Location space ID. Oh no, in a 2-player game or a solo game, you use this tiny little letter in the bottom left. So we can ignore that letter in the bottom left. The number of workers required for the space is pretty obvious. If you see a heart symbol, that's also only used in a 2-player game, so we can ignore that. And what the space does is there. So basically, if you want to do that action, 3 workers. But from what it was saying earlier on, you don't actually get to do it. Oh no, you don't get the card, is what it was saying.
Someone else has to activate it.
Somebody else has to activate it before you get the card. That's what it's saying is the twist. So choose an action, stack the required number of active workers from your festival board onto any vacant location space. From now on, a stack of 1 to 3 workers is called the crew. And then you gain the location space bonus. Right, so you do get the bonus straight away. A location space that requires 2 or 3 workers grants a bonus. Right, so the ones that only have 1 worker on, there is no bonus for placing them.
It's cheaper to put your stuff there.
Yeah.
Fewer workers.
When placing workers on a location space, you also claim the card in the slot above it. You claim it, but you don't take it. So there's this terminology thing here. So yeah, if I put 3 workers there, then I have claimed that card, but I don't actually take it yet. It's when a player activates the location, that's when you take it. Right, clear so far?
I think so.
Correct. You get the printed placement bonus, but not the card. Right, fantastic. So, other option, activate a location. You place your activation token on the space to the right of the countdown marker on the activation track on the game board and immediately gain the bonus shown on the space. So that will be presumably a flower power token. Then you choose a location. So either the stage location, the star location. It's got to be that one, isn't it? Yeah, that's probably stars. Camp location or audience location. And then you activate that location for all players who have at least crew there. So you don't activate the spaces, you activate the whole location.
And is it you can take any of these spots? It just has to be to the right of this?
It says on the space to the right.
Okay.
So it doesn't say the word immediately to the right, but it says the space rather than a space.
Cool.
So when you do that, simultaneously, each player with a crew at the location performs the following 2 steps, takes the card, and advances their publicity marker in any order.
So will that be for all the locations or just?
No, you choose a location.
Right, okay.
and it's everybody who has a crew at that location. So if you take the card, take the card in the slot above each of your crews. For each card, you either activate the card, or you place the card face up in your planning display to the left of your player board. We'll come to that later on. And the other thing you can do is advance your publicity markers up to a number of steps equal to the number of occupied spaces on this location tile. You may move your publicity markers on either of the 2 tracks shown at the bottom of the location tile. Right. So for this one, it's the orange. That's the orange.
I think it's blue or orange.
Oh, sorry, it's that. Ah, yeah, radio and television,
Orange, yeah.
radio and newspaper. Radio, newspaper.
Camp.
Camp, festival, magazine, television, camp, and newspaper. Right, okay. You may split the steps between the 2 tracks as you like, even advancing all steps on only one track. Whenever you land, pass on or land a bonus symbol on a track, you get that bonus immediately. And if you reach the end of the track, you can't go any further. So when somebody activates a location,
just they get the bonus, or does everyone who's
no,
there?
everybody who's there does this.
Okay.
Number of steps equal to the number of occupied spaces on this location tile. So that's what he was saying earlier on. The more people that are there when it's activated, everybody gets the benefit.
Well.
You can choose in which order to take the cards, advance on tracks, and spend flower power tokens. Flower power tokens is here. So each player on the activated location may additionally return 1 and only 1 flower power token to advance 1 additional step on either of the 2 tracks listed. Right. Okay, so quick note about the tracks. When you move a marker onto a space, you get the bonus. What's printed above the track is the end of round thing.
Well.
Right. 3, cleanup. So this is what happens if you activate a location, which is actually described further on the other side of the card. So you do that, then you do that, then you do cleanup. This is performed for each activation, except for the last activation of each round. So the last time somebody does an activation in a round, you don't do the cleanup. So all crews on the activated location are stacked next to their corresponding hippie buses on the game board and become resting workers. Discard any remaining cards at the activated location and deal 4 cards from left to right to form a new display. There can be no more than 2 up-and-comer cards in the display as per setup, and advance the countdown marker 1 step to the right and return your activation token. Oh, great. So you activate it, do all of the stuff, and then that goes there. Right. Discarding cards. Whenever you discard cards, you discard them face up next to their corresponding deck. If the draw deck is ever exhausted, shuffle the discard pile to form a new deck. The starting stage card and the starting this other card, when you discard those, they go out of the game because they were special starting ones. And there's an extreme case when we get to it. Shall we read the Taking Back Workers section once we get to that stage?
Yep.
Because I assume you take things back. Other than that, we've got a list of all of the bonuses in the game. We've got an overview of all the cards. We've got an end of round, and we've got a newspaper tiles overview. What should we go through next? Should we have a look at the newspaper tiles? Because I think this is... Well, we'll do the end of round bonus. So the end of the round is triggered when a player places their activation token on the rightmost space of the activation track, which is that one. Exception for a 5-player game. Important. First, the player who triggered the end of the round activates a location in the normal way, but you don't do step 3, you don't do cleanup. So, once we're into... No, that's Taking Back Workers. Right, so the steps that you do, follow the steps below, also outlined on the round end card. Ah, the round end card. It just passes the round end card. So this is what we do at the end of the round. For each remaining crew on all other location tiles, the respective player takes the card in the slot above it, activates it, or places it in their planning display as normal. But no publicity. So that's the difference between crews on here at the end of a round. You still get the card, but you don't get the publicity. 2, newspaper scoring. The newspaper tile above the corresponding round indicator is now scored. which will be that one. So we need to go through that so we know what we're doing. Each player simultaneously resolves the following steps. 1. Check which level your publicity marker has reached on the white track, whether it's reached 1, 2, or 3. Okay. This is your newspaper scoring level. Take any bonuses or penalties for this scoring level as shown on the newspaper tile.
Yeah. So
right.
here
Okay.
you've
So
got-
if you haven't got any, you get that. If you've got it, you get that. 2, 3 there. Right. So basically, the more newspaper advertising you get, the better you get for that. Then score points by multiplying the shown number of points for this scoring level with the multiplier at the bottom left of the newspaper tile. So that. You're right, Loki.
Okay.
You're giving him food.
down here.
It's that thing times the number, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
number of.
No, you cannot score more than the maximum score for this level.
So it says on the bottom here maximum 8, maximum 12.
Right. Okay.
So you're allowed 3 per worker. I'm assuming.
I don't
but
think
up
that's
to
worker.
maximum.
I think that's meeple.
A meeple, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a meeple of any colour. Return the scored newspaper tile to the box. If you lose points, your score can go below 0. Skycroft says, I suggest reading end of round. Yes, it'll make the rest of the things more sense. So, yeah, that is the last space. And there is an example, but I think we got it.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, and there is a newspaper tiles overview. So everything is explained in there. And we've got that one, which is the multiplier, is the number of meeples in your most numerous colour on your camp cards.
Right. Okay.
Because it says max.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see that. Yeah. All right, you. And the penalty is really bad. You lose 2 meeples. You coming up? There you go. You gonna settle down? Are you gonna read the rules for us?
Because I wouldn't have done that if I were you.
Sit on it maybe.
Festival scoring. So this is the next thing that happens. So newspaper scoring, now do festival scoring. So this is end of round thing. Your artist will play concerts in front of cheering crowds. All players score their artists simultaneously. Each artist card above a stage card may be scored. So we're going to be putting artists. I guess we put artists on the stage.
On the stage, yep.
Each artist card above a stage card may be scored provided that the following criteria are met. You must have all meeples shown on the applicable artist card. So that's on the left-hand side. And if you have a star card requiring 4 meeples, you must have a stage upgrade token, because these stages only have space for 3 tickets.
Yeah.
So that one needs 4
Star.
people, so
Yeah.
you need a stage upgrade token to get more people on there. At any given time, you may have a star card requiring 4 meeples on a stage without requiring a stage upgrade token, but you can't score it. So you can still put the artist on the stage, but if the audience is big enough, they'll go home. Both criteria are met. Move the required meeples from your camp cards to that stage card. So the meeples go in here,
Yeah.
and then they move and they go onto the stage. Right. Okay. Each meeple can only be placed on 1 stage card per round. Yep. And then each artist is scored. You get the card points. So each star card that requires 4 meeples scores 4 card points. Yep. And no other artist cards score card points. Stage points, you score 1 or 2 depending on the stage card for each meeple of the specified colour on the stage card. Not sure where that is. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, so it's not on the starting ones. And then publicity points, up and comer cards score points equal to the highest point symbol, 1 to 5, you have reached on the cyan publicity track. Yep. And the star card scores points equal to the highest point symbol you have reached on the orange publicity track. Repeat this for all artist cards you can and want to score this round. Place the scored cards face down in a deck to the right of your festival board. The bit I didn't understand with that is the star cards. It says each star card requiring 4 meeples scores 4 card points. Brackets. Oh, right. Other artists don't score points. I thought it was saying if you do that, you can't score points from any other artist, but it's not. What it's saying is that only the ones requiring 4 meeples score points. None of the rest of them score any points. So that one, no
Okay.
points. It's just
Yeah.
it's 4 points if they're if they've got a big audience. Does that make sense?
Not quite sure.
I think you're collecting meeples
yeah,
here,
collecting the meeples here, and then you move them on there.
and then you move them on there, and you've got to have the right ones to visit the certain things.
So do you get points for the meeples on?
Only for these stages, yes.
Right. Okay.
But for your starting stage, you don't get any points for the meeples. The first newspaper that scores the meeples, yeah, okay. So, yeah, and the star ones will score 4 points, actual points. Stage points for these stages based on the meeples that are on them. But then you get publicity points based on how far you've got these 2 tracks.
Okay, so really the artists that don't have any points on are just there to try and get you the right colour meeples
I think
onto
so.
that stage.
I can't see the point of putting
Hit
that
one,
one
yeah.
on that stage there and then putting 3 meeples on there because that's
It's
not
gonna
getting any
score you
points.
by the sounds of things. No.
Was this hand a multiplier
That's the up and comer.
for this?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that will score you points, but
So-
later on.
Each up and comer card, so for each up and comer card, you score points equal to where you are with your radio thing.
Oh wait, hold on. Is that saying then that you gain the number of victory points here?
So that's just 1 star.
So at the moment that would be 0 stars for us because we and then it would go to 2
star
stars,
card.
then
Yeah.
3
Score
stars.
points equal to the highest point symbol you have reached, which is between 2 and 10. So they're at least worth 2.
So yeah, so the fine. That is worth.
So
whatever's on this
interesting.
track.
So is that 4 plus that?
You'd hope so, otherwise it seems almost counterintuitive, doesn't it?
Yeah. I think so. Right, anyway, step 4. Discard meeples and camps. Some fans leave the festival, unfortunately. So the number of meeples and camp cards you can keep is determined by how far you have advanced. The black track. The highest max meeples and card symbol indicates how many meeples and camp cards you can keep for the next round, or for end of game scoring. If the number of meeples exceeds the max meeple symbol, return the surplus to the supply, and if the number of camp cards exceeds the max cards, discard camp cards. So where's that? Like, how many can you keep to start with?
Is that you? I'm assuming that's you gain whatever.
Oh, it's
colour we've
there.
got there.
It's there.
Oh yeah, fine. So you're allowed
Yeah,
to
it's
keep
printed above,
maximum,
so I can keep
yeah.
3 meeples and 2 cards. Once you've got another camp card, that goes to there. It's 4 meeples and 3 cards.
Right.
Right, okay. So you can have more camp cards, but if your marker hasn't advanced, you then lose them. Not quite sure how that says 10 and 6. Maybe you can have more camp cards. Be on the right. The meeples and camp cards you keep may be used in the next round, and you can reorganise your meeples to avoid losing any meeples that happen to be on a camp card that you must discard. Okay, Skycroft says the extra points that you get for stars with 4 or more is extra on top of the points you normally get. Right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And Vegardo's also said that. Yeah, so their base score is 0, their base score is 4, but you still add that on.
Cool.
Then in rounds 1 and 2, we set up for the next round. All crews on all locations are stacked next to their corresponding hippie buses. Discard all cards from all 4 locations and return the current location tiles to the box. Randomly distribute the new ones. Make a display of 4 new cards. Reset each player's white publicity marker. And reset the countdown marker by moving to the first space. End of the game. Let's go to that very quickly. So after 3 rounds, we do meeple scoring. Where is this printed? Because I've got an icon here, so it's probably there. That's it. The meeple with the player with the most remaining meeples on their camp cards gets 4 points.
The one with the least gets
The one with
minus.
the fewest loses 4 points. In case of a tie, all tied players get or lose. And then booth scoring. Each complete pizza is worth 7 points. Each complete pizza booth is worth 7 points. Where the heck's what? A complete booth is comprised of 2 matching half booths on adjacent stage cards. Oh, right. Okay, so some of these stage cards.
look.
Here we go.
On
Right.
either side. That's
So a complete pizza booth is 7 points, a beer booth is 5 points, and a water booth is 3 points. Each incomplete booth is no points. So yeah, you don't score points for incomplete boots. Done.
Well, that's simple then.
Well, there's lots and lots of icons, and the back page of the rulebook
Yeah,
has
okay.
a whole big list of icons.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a learning game. We'll do stuff. If you want to know what any icon does,
Yeah.
we'll ask. But I think I know roughly what it is that we're trying to do. Score points.
Yeah.
You can have more than 5 camp cards. Yeah, I thought so, because that one allows you to keep 6. Or in fact, yeah. Adrian, choose an action.
Discard one.
We got to do.
Oh,
get rid
we
of
got
all
to.
these,
Yeah. So what was the point of this planning?
Do they come out in the next round? Did it?
Oh,
say?
we've not done that yet. Yeah, we've not done the whole. When you win a card and you take a card, you can either activate it or place it in your planning display, which is page 11, cards overview. So whenever you gain a card, you may activate it immediately or place it in your planning display. You can have any number of cards in your planning display. When you activate a card, then it depends what it is. If it's a stage card, you put it at the top. If it's a camp card, you put it down at the bottom. If it's an artist card, it goes. It says above a stage card. We might just have to put it on the stage card. I'm not sure. If it's an audience card, you gain the meeples, and if it's a bonus card, you take the bonuses.
And that's end of round, yeah.
The notepads on the Scion track let you play these cards. Ah, right. Okay, so when you advance the Scion track to those spaces,
Then you get
you activate a card from your planning display.
interesting. Okay.
So your planning display is basically pick 4 cards that at some point in the game
You'll get.
you're going to get to play.
But when you get these cards, you add them to your planning display, yeah.
Which is here.
Yeah. Cool. I'm just going to go with that little selection
I
there.
have no idea.
There's no order, is there, where you can just pick whichever one at a time you want?
Yeah. Okay, I picked those 4 and I'm going to discard that. I guess it's gone. I guess we don't need that anymore.
Stack them. Right.
Right. So you're not doing option B
Absolutely.
and you're not doing option C.
No,
So I'd go with option A.
that's what I was thinking.
You've only got 12 choices. There you got 16.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Does this immediately come to your active or your passive worker track?
It is gain 1 active worker by moving one of your reserved workers
Right.
to the space for active workers on your festival board. So it's take a worker and put them there.
No, from there?
From there
Okay.
to there.
Okay, cool.
How you get them back, I'm not sure.
In the turn.
Oh, that'll be the take back workers? No? I'm not sure. We'll find out. But yeah.
Right.
Right.
I'm just going to go here.
Right. So
And I
that
immediately gain that
that
bonus.
is presumably take a brown. Yeah, take a meeple of the colour and put it on a camp card.
Okay.
There can only be 1 meeple in each tent. If you don't have a vacant tent, you may replace one, and you can reorganise them however you want. Now I've got a space here with a green icon on it.
I'm assuming when you get round to that on your black track,
You'll gain a
you'll gain a...
right. Okay.
That would be my assumption.
Oh, there are also some notepads on the 3rd round location tiles. Right. Okay. So Rob, you could activate a location if you really wanted to, but
Probably a bit early for that.
I think so.
Because it gets better when it's more people, isn't it? So,
well, that gets Adrian a bonus if you
Yeah.
do. All
Yes.
you would get is that.
yes.
Star power.
Seems a bit early for that. So,
It does.
I mean, this looks tempting because to get the extra worker early on is usually good, isn't it? So,
In worker placement games.
I'm not sure what that is.
Go up 1.
That is advance on the black track.
Right.
Yeah, that's the same symbol as that one. That should count.
Okay. On here.
Oh, is that? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't start with any camp cards.
No,
so
I didn't. That's why I was
that's
like,
why I
let's
think
go.
I need to go.
Oh, right.
I
Okay.
need to go here. I think.
Yeah. So you immediately do that,
Yeah. So
which
go.
is advance your
go to-
festival magazine
Mhm.
thing.
So if I go,
And there's like an icon like that, but with all of the colours inside.
Hmm.
Don't know if anybody's seen that, but that's any of them.
Okay.
You cannot activate a location until you have a crew there yourself. Okay, right. So you can't do it you probably wouldn't ever want to do it, even if you were allowed to do it. But you can't. Not allowed.
Okay, so if I do
That's
that,
it's nicked allowed.
that gets me an extra guy who
Goes
goes
from there
here.
to there. Okay. So, would it be silly if I didn't go on there?
Depends if you want your.
Well,
you've got
somebody's
quite a
gonna
few
activate it.
in your thing over here, haven't you?
I
So it
do.
almost feels a bit.
I do. But if I don't go there, you're going to activate it,
Yeah.
You won't get it.
and then everybody's going to get something.
Yep.
I mean, I don't want to, because if
Probably the thing you're buying with your workers isn't very good at this point, is it? It's just 2 big points.
yeah, because we don't quite know what happens when you take back all your workers, apart from you get them back. But yeah, I could do something different. How do you get stage upgrade tokens? I've not seen them anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one on here as well. Let's put that. So I'm going to do something different, and I'm going to go with putting 2 workers on there and advancing my newspaper track by 1. That's be done. Would you like to activate the location?
Feels like the right thing to do.
Or would you want to go there? Because then when you activate it, when Rob activates it, you go,
Yeah, but you won't activate it.
he might. Might.
Or is there an advantage to the person who activates it, other than if you've got something on there, you get the thing?
The orange track and the white track has the upgrade tokens. Yeah, there's one there. And there's one there. Right, okay, got it.
Mm. I might just.
Right. I'm going to go here.
Gets me 2 victory points.
It does. Was that
Mm.
2 workers? 2 workers. But it's 2 victory points.
I'm winning.
You are.
Hold on.
Call it there.
Congratulations. So I've gone up on there. Yeah, no idea. I'm going to take that
Yeah.
one.
Boo hiss. In which case, I feel like I might as well just take that one there.
So I'm locked out now because there's nothing that costs less than 2 workers.
Ah, right.
So I'm going to have to activate something.
Or take back your workers. But I guess you don't want to do that.
No, because I'd have to take back both of those, wouldn't I?
Well, I think you only get workers back from your vans.
Take back your workers is you move all resting workers from your hippie bus area to your space for active workers on your festival board, and additionally you may perform one and only one of the following 3 things. Gain an active worker by moving a reserved worker to your space for active workers, or discard an active worker back to your reserve workers to immediately perform a full place workers action, or draw 3 cards from either the stage deck, star deck, camp deck, or audience deck. Choose one to place face up in your planning, do not activate it, and discard the other 2. So that is an option. You could take back your workers. You'd get this one.
Seems good, actually. So I'll take this one back.
Okay.
And one of the 3 things I can do is
To get another one.
Thinking
Yeah,
another
another
worker. Yeah, that's nice.
Which is, that option.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's an option. There we go.
Okay, I'm going to do the same. Take back him. And get another guy.
Get another guy. Right. Well. Well. I don't know what I'm doing.
Wow.
I'm going to put those. Problem is, if I have that, I'll have both of those. I don't want both of those. Yeah, getting the right meeples seems tricky. Don't know.
Hmm.
Should have gone for that one.
Well, there's plenty of options here, isn't there?
There is, but not for the ones that I wanted. So let's take that one. So that immediately gets me a psychedelic, which goes on one of these tents.
Cool. And then
Right. So option B is, yeah, do that, get the bonus, and then choose a location where you have at least one crew. Activate that location for all players who have at least one crew there. So simultaneously, each player with a crew on this location performs the following 2 steps. Do you want to do yours first?
Yeah.
So take the card in the slot above each of your crews at this location, and then for each card, activate it or put it in your planning display.
So by activating it, I can put it straight here.
Whenever you gain a card, you activate it immediately or place it in the corresponding planning display. And if it's a stage card, place it above any of the 5 stage spaces at the top edge of your festival board.
Well, okay, so I'm going to do that. And
If the stage space already contains a stage card, discard your previous stage card. Yeah.
Just going to do that then. Because it puts me a little thingy together.
Okay.
So you've got a completed booth, haven't you?
Yeah.
Mm.
And
But that's at the end of the game.
advance your publicity markers up to a number of steps equal to the number of occupied spaces on this location tile. So there are 3 occupied spaces, which means you get 3 movements up either the radio or the television or any combination thereof.
So I'm going to
Oh, I didn't want that one. Oh, there's a lot to think about.
1, 2, 3, which lets me do one of
I've
these
got that the wrong
actions.
way around.
I'm also going to spend the star power to go up 1 here.
Oh, right, okay.
Power, not
Yeah,
star
because it's
power.
1 and only 1, isn't
1
it?
and only 1.
So have you reached any bonus?
So I have. So I've got this one here, which
So you
allows
can
me
play
to
a
do one
card
of
from your
these.
planning area.
So I think what I'm going to then do is I'm going to play. I take it. I discard it,
Yeah, the bonus cards, you just take both specified bonuses and discard the card.
and I'll go up 1 there.
So that discarded card
Yeah.
was a planning card.
Yep.
Yes, so yeah, not one of these 4.
Nope.
Okay, so I took the card,
Yep.
which I put there, and then I've got also 3 movements, but I'm going to spend a flower power to get 4 movements. And I am going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to get to play one of these. And I'm going to play that one. Do you want to play that one? I don't know now. Yeah, we'll play that one. So I get a upgrade stage thingy, and I move that along, which also gets me
Marker of any colour.
my choice. Could I have a stage upgrade token, please? That's what that is. Where is that line? Gain a stage upgrade token and place it as an extra ticket space or as a complete water booth. Ah, right. You can do these either way.
So I'm guessing the extra ticket goes here.
Yeah, extra ticket will go there.
Don't know what it does, but
Yeah, sure. But do I want to put it there?
I mean,
Yeah, okay.
you got a stage bonus on this one, haven't you? So I'm assuming you'd be better off putting it.
I do,
in one of
but there's
these.
nobody wants country music. There's no, well, yeah, with no country music artists currently available. Oh, what's that one doing there?
Up and come.
Oh yeah,
Unfortunately, it's not yours.
it's not, is it? And what was the other thing that I was doing? I was gaining a thing of any colour. So that will be
How many artists can you put on one stage?
1.
One.
I think that's right.
And then these
Remember
go,
that you do not have to play stages from left to right. Yep.
and then we put these in
And
our
then they go back to the hippie bus.
meet. And then this comes back and this
That
moves
comes
up.
back and that moves on.
Well,
Right.
Oh, and then the round ends when it's gone all the way.
Yes.
when it hits the 2 spot. Yeah. Okay, that seems
Yeah.
quite clear.
I got 1 on this track,
You
Yep.
do.
and I get a psychedelic thing. Do I?
No,
No,
that's
that's
2-player
for
game
two
only.
player.
now.
Okay,
yeah.
right. Okay. Done then.
Hmm. I'm going to put 2 here. When do these get refreshed? When's that gone?
Good question. Did we miss that?
Oh, yeah, I think we might have to do that now.
Yeah, we didn't do cleanup.
Remove the remaining stage and refill the location.
Yeah,
with
discard
4
any
new
remaining cards and deal 4 new ones.
ones. Alright. And then-
Yeah. So I could take my workers at this point.
I'm going to put 2 there, I think. No, yeah, 2 there. I get up on the green, and that little
Yeah,
piece
all
round.
your up and comers are worth 1 point at the end of the round.
All of them.
Or I could activate a location.
Because you get forced into activating a location, don't you? Once you run out of workers.
Yes, and my problem is if I get this card,
Mm.
that
You can't
gets
put
me.
it anywhere.
I have no room for those people. So I need to play one of these camp cards. I'm not quite sure how I play one of those camp cards.
You need to
Except
get
by-
one more
I
up.
need to get one more of those,
Which is that? Where is
which
that?
is that.
Or that one.
Yeah. So mess that up, haven't I? Okay, so I'm going to take back my workers. I'm going to take those 3. But then I could spend one of them to do a worker action.
Yes, immediately.
Or this third one. What was this third one? Draw 3 cards from the stage deck, star deck, camp deck, or audience deck. Put one in the planning display. Do not activate it. Okay. That's not going to help.
Is there a limit to how many you can have in
No.
your planning display?
No limit.
And when it says draw 3, is it one of those,
No,
or
no.
is it
3 from a deck.
choose a deck and take
Choose
3?
deck, yeah. So, I think it might. So inefficient. But I'm going to put that. No, what did I do? I took by my workers.
Yeah. And you're either going to pay one to put out or gain an extra one from you.
I'm going to gain an extra one. I think. That's tricky.
Wow, that's what I'm doing. So
Right. Over to you, Rob.
Okay. So nothing got activated.
Nope.
Limited options then. I've only got 1 worker. And there's no 1 worker space.
there is now.
Oh, there is now, right?
It's now opened up again.
Oh, I think, yeah, I'll go there then. So I need a stage, another stage at some point.
Why would you do such a thing? Harumph.
This situation is why you can choose to put a card in your planning. If Paul gets the meeple card but cannot place the meeples, oh yeah, I can save the card. Right. Every
Yeah.
time you get a card, you don't have to activate it. You can put it there.
You can put it there.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm not completely screwed. I don't lose the meeples.
Mm.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
But obviously, you want to activate it
'Cause then
immediately because
if
that's
you
Because
can.
otherwise you've got to get up this track
Exactly,
and use
yeah.
this track to do it. I'll boo to you all. I am going to go here
That's not the right vibe, man.
and then take a whatever that is.
Soul.
Soul.
So-
Got sunglasses on.
And it's raining because it's a UK festival.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
Well, limited options now. I think, well, there's 3 on here now, so I might as well do something like that. As I go here,
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so
you
you-
worker.
give me
Okay,
worker.
okay.
Choose a location. You can choose any of them.
Interesting. I could choose that one now that I've got something on there.
Mm-hmm.
Find out.
Let's go that. Let's
Learning
go with that
game.
one.
We're just still figuring out
Yeah.
what to do. aren't we?
So have a card.
Thank you.
You can either put it in your planning area or you can play it
Stick
straight
on
away.
your-
I think
Stick
I'm
it on
gonna
your stage.
Deploy it.
Thank you very much. I will deploy. Ready for battle.
So artist cards, which are stars or up and comers. Yeah, okay. Let's do it. Let's put that on our stage from sideways. And then we all get 3 bumps on the thingy track.
So the radio or TV tracks.
Yeah.
Why is it 3?
On the
Because there's 3
There's
locations
3
occupied.
locations.
Three, three.
So it was that one that was activated, right? Okay.
Yeah.
so
On the radio track. Okay. 1,
Or the
2,
TV.
3.
on the TV. So when I go through this, I'm going to get this bonus,
Yep.
and that gives me that power.
I'm going to go all the way on this one.
Yep.
I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Which gets me to play a card. Which will be this one. And also I'll move up on there.
So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. So that gives me a stage planning card, I think.
It gives you one of these.
A-
yeah.
anything from your planning area.
Well, these are all
Right.
stars. They've all got
Wow.
an upgraded. How do I get an upgrade? Where did you get your upgrade from?
Not telling you.
Let's bring Myth Guide into play.
Bloke on the high street. 20 quid. No, seriously. Oh yeah, I had a planning card. They
Oh.
gave me the bonus.
Where else can you get them from? There's here,
There,
There's here,
there,
here, there, and everywhere.
there,
there, on the
There.
newspaper.
Yeah. Oh, so there are
Um,
different places you can get them.
And does the
bloke on the high street.
does, it,
20 quid.
does the
Yeah.
upgraded stage simply mean you can put an extra meeple there?
Yes.
It means you can put the. It also means that you score 4 points for your.
Yeah, because
So
put
you
them-
can put these on there,
Yeah.
but then the stage isn't big enough for the audience. You can never score them.
So you need to have an expanded stage to
Yeah.
do it. Improved stage. So I've just got.
Why did I put that one on there?
Yeah, that's bad. Cool.
Bad call. Never
Why is
mind.
it, why is it a bad
Move
call?
on to that one.
Well,
It's an extended stage.
I haven't got any of the stars anyway, so
I'll lend you one of mine. You can
I'm
have
not,
Mary
I'm not
Kay,
sure
but-
why I took this.
So let's do that. And that's what I'm doing. Yep.
So we all done our
Yep.
advancements and our bonuses and everything else. Okay. And then so we've done that. We've done that. We've done that. And then we do that.
So, everyone's
So all of
moved
those
the
go to
buses.
the buses.
Oh, I can use could use a flower power, couldn't I? To
You
go-
could
Yep.
Yeah,
push
I'll
up
do that.
another one.
Another one on either of those 2 tracks.
Or we can all do that, can we?
Mm-hmm. In fact, I think I'll do that as well.
Yeah, why not?
I'm here to play that.
It's obviously.
Oh, except I can only keep 2 camp cards for now
So if I do that, I can move up one on any
On-
of these tracks.
on either of the 2 tracks
Oh,
that
either
you've
of
just
those.
moved up on.
So if I move that one up into that
Yep, you're getting a
Yeah,
meeple of your
yeah.
choice.
meeple of my choice. Ooh.
And he's turned up.
I haven't got any acts though, so I don't know what I'm going to be showing them yet. But that's probably not a good idea then, because I don't know what my acts are. I don't know what colours I need. Probably best that I don't do that in that case. I'll hold off until such time as I know what I'm doing.
Right, we've done that, refreshed up score, and then we take that back and move on.
I think you need to move your thing back down a track then. 'Cause you just
Oh, I moved it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I moved it. Yeah.
just right, you can get it on the next one.
So whose go was that? That was Rob's go.
That was
Yep.
my go. Yeah.
Oh, I've got to do it. It's like, okay.
You run out of meeples eventually.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Well,
workers.
workers. Let's have. Let's have a psychedelic purple guy. Smile on his face.
Choose a location.
That one, I think, please.
Right. Okay. So you get that card and that card, and you can plan them or you can activate them,
Thank you.
and then you will get 4.
Oh, sorry. Can I swap that for a black one? Because I just didn't realise that I was going to get that.
And you will get 4 movements up either the radio track or the newspaper track.
Newspaper.
All of the cards from the tracks get removed, if I recall correctly.
Yes.
Yes.
So 4 points on the radio or the newspaper.
1, 2, 3, 4, and spend that 4, 5. So that means I gain a meeple of a colour. Let's start taking some.
So I take a meeple, I gain a planning, I do a planning card, and I go up on the news track.
Yeah, I think that's about what I'm going to do.
Gain
Oh yeah.
2 audience.
I gain one of those. Okay, I'll have to be that one then. So I'll gain that back. And I gain a meeple of a colour.
So these can go straight onto here, can they?
No, I think I have to go here until the end.
Oh,
I think you put them up on the end of the round.
right.
It's like when the act appears.
Gets discarded.
Yeah,
if it's a planning card, yes.
Yeah.
All of the cards get discarded to the appropriate discard pile.
Right.
We've done that. Do that. Okay. So.
I could spend my orange flower, couldn't I? And move that one on the.
Oh yeah, I could have done that as well.
I'll move that one on the newspaper track. Let's do that.
Another planning card. Do that.
Okay. Right. So, there's a lot of options, isn't there now? I thought these planning cards would last for ages, but I've zoomed up this track. I've played loads of them. I do want to move one more up the white track before the end of the round, but I can easily do that just by this. I want to move this up so that I can keep these cards. So to move up the black track, well, that's...
Will your meeples,
there.
your
Audience,
your audience, do they get used once? Do
I
they
think
only go to see one concert?
I'm not sure. Let's have a just look at the end of the
I
round.
think they can only go to one
They
concert
can't
each.
multitask.
Yeah, they can't wander through. I'm sure that's what they
I
said.
know they can only go to one, but then what happens?
What happens to them afterwards? Do they
After that.
disappear, or they...
Move all meeples from your stage cards back to your camp. Yeah, they go and watch a thing, and then they come back.
Okay.
So you can use them again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Right, so you probably want to build up like some kind of
But
synergy.
some leave, I believe. Yeah, at the end of each round, people leave depending on how far your festival thingy has moved.
Okay. But at the moment, where it is, you're going to be keeping 3, maximum of 3.
Yeah.
And then when you move on to the next, if you move your little black cylinder around to the next card, you'll be keeping 4.
Yeah.
It's 4 on the left and 5 on the right. At which point does it go from 4 to 5?
When that marker is there, or when the marker is there.
Oh, it's there. So
Yeah.
yes, okay.
Right.
And the number of cards, does that include stage cards?
I think it's just camp cards.
Okay.
Oh, so you're going to lose some of these if you don't move your.
The number of meeples and camp cards you can keep.
Okay, cool.
It's just
I was
camp
like,
cards.
well, I'm about to lose half my stage otherwise.
Right, whose go is it?
Me, I'm considering activating But I need, so in order for this artist to have an audience, I need another, they're a soul artist, so I need another yellow meeple before the end of the round.
Yeah.
And I'm looking around at the board for places where I can get a yellow meeple, and I'm not seeing any. Apart from that space there.
And you've got 2.
Well, I've only got 2 workers. So, if I activate this location, that's a yellow and a black. I don't have black, so I need a black. The other option, which is that one, but that doesn't fit with that. And I also want, there's so many things I want to do now.
You could push yourself up 2 more on this track to get a meeple of your choice.
That is, which is this one or this one. And there's that one. So I'll go there and I'll get this. Somebody who likes rock music. Right, that's me done.
Right. I'm gonna go here. So I get to push that up to there because it's any of these tracks.
Any of the tracks, yeah.
Then I'm going to activate that location.
Okay.
So
Mm.
I'm going to put them on there, although they can't.
What's that icon on the top of the stage cards? What am I missing? Is it a microphone or something?
What's that? The stage light.
Oh, it's a stage light. I'm looking at it from a different angle. Yeah, it's the stage light. Right. I'm going to put that there.
Yeah, it looks like a wizard with a breastplate. I've obviously been on
And
the
then
psychedelic stage for
3
too
of
long.
these bids, so we can go up 3 on any tracks.
3 movements on the tracks.
I'm going to go 1, 2.
Ah.
Oh, I'm going to lose a
1,
worker.
2, 3.
Been
Get
hot wind,
one of
probably.
those.
I was just thinking that they used to burn industrial
one of
quantities of
those.
cannabis on the front of the stage, and the whole
one of these.
front of the audience got.
I'm going to get rid of a cowboy
Yeah.
and put one of those on instead. And then 1, 2, 3. Am I going to burn one of these? No, I'm not.
So
So that thing goes.
that disappears
Yeah.
to the discard pile. And we
then
get 4 more.
4 out.
And then these go back resting. And then that goes there.
Well, so I didn't get any action there. Disappointing.
I do love these meeples. In the
You got Janis Joplin.
the printing on them.
Yeah. That is, I mean, that's.
You've got Janis Joplin, Lemmy, Willie Nelson,
They're all really good.
Curtis Mayfield.
I like the names just 2, where you
Yeah.
can guess any 2 words.
Flower grids.
Cult depressed.
Ray Ward Galaxed. Race
Race
for the Galaxy.
Galaxy.
Race for the Galaxy.
Very good. Very good.
Ah,
Well, I think that's my turn done.
if we're not careful, we could spend the whole of the rest of the afternoon just thinking up silly
Reading.
names. For...
So retrieving these is
Yeah.
one of the special
Is-
options.
Option C.
Option C.
Take back all of the ones from the bus to your active area.
Yeah.
And then get a new one. Spend 1 to do an action. Or draw 3 cards and keep 1.
I seem to have quite a few, so I'm going to spend 1.
Yeah.
So that
So you
goes back
spend,
to
that
1.
goes back to there.
Yeah.
And now you get to do option A. You basically
A.
get to take a turn.
Yeah, well, that's nice. I think.
Why has option A got that icon on it?
Oh, one thing I didn't do, by the way, because we just refreshed that, didn't we?
Yep.
I should have got 3 jumps.
Did you not get 3 jumps?
No, I didn't.
Ah, you get 3 jumps.
It's the white or the black.
I'm going to do
Triple
black.
jump.
This one.
Mm-hmm.
So it gives me a flower power.
Oh, it's get the bonus. That's what that means.
Yeah.
Place your worker and get the bonus of the space. Right.
And I couldn't spend my existing flower power. I got one extra one, right?
Yeah.
Brad is saying stage cards are capped at 5. Yes, but you can have an infinite number of camp cards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. Yeah.
There is a tiny little thing there to see that you can have more.
So
If
let's
you
go.
look here very carefully, certainly on my board.
Wow, that's interesting. So deploying things on the stage, that's a certain action, is it? We have to do.
No, I think that happens at the end of the round.
It happens at the end of the round.
End of the round, festival scoring. Move the meeples from the camp to the stage card. Yeah. Placing one meeple in each ticket space.
Have a yellow meeple straight off, and that's me done.
Right, well, I'm going to get my guys back.
Mm-hmm.
So they come back to here,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to choose the action of spending one of them to have an action, which is going to be to place this one.
Yep.
I'm a bit worried about Colt Depress. It looks like his guitar strings have all exploded on him. Or is that just the graphics at the bottom?
It's just a little flower
Okay.
in the little pattern there.
We
yeah.
seem to be going in the direction of rock and country and western, which is probably not my first choice. There we go. That's my go.
So, I'm thinking... I can keep 4 meeples and 3 cards at the end of the round, which is what I've got. But if I activate that and move that there, I could keep 5 meeples. But I currently... No, I'm sure... I mean, the artists presumably are going to stay. Guess they're going to stay. I mean, ideally, I want these, but I'm not going to get them. Oh, I really don't want that stage card. I don't know why I went on there. Do
I
not
want that
know
one.
at
I'll have
all.
that one. I'll swap you.
And I don't want that yet. So I think I'm going to retrieve my workers, and I will get an extra one.
I'm doing the same.
Kill the hippie.
I'm going to go to the camp zone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You advance the black festival track.
Does that mean I get a green?
You
meeple
get a
now?
green
Mhm.
meeple, I believe.
Which may not be room for him, but we'll see.
And kick somebody else out, unless you've got a spare 10. Got a spare 10.
I'm going to go here. Bounce on the newspaper track.
Right. So.
Going for the underground festival. No press coverage.
Still need that. How am I going to get that? Oh, I noticed there's some bonuses on these as well. Okay. Let's think about this.
Has anybody else actually been to a festival in a Volkswagen camper van?
Nope.
Am I the only one?
Never been in a Volkswagen camper van.
Was
I
it?
should get extra points for that, surely.
Mm. But there's a new Volkswagen camper van out now, isn't there?
Of course, yes, there is.
Mm.
Yeah.
But probably not many people will be able to afford it for quite a while.
Okay, I'm going to go... yeah, think. Maybe... Oh... Right, absolutely need to do that before the end. Otherwise, bad stuff happens.
Yeah.
We lose 2 meeples.
Mm-hmm.
So... I mean, yeah, things could conspire against me here. But I'm going to go there. And I'm going to advance on that track. And that's me done.
Going so quickly. Well, I better get in on this action. Otherwise,
A quick question about setup. These location tiles were placed randomly,
Yeah.
but this is the camp one. So
Yes.
where they are is irrelevant. Oh, right.
So these are kind of stuck in their positions,
Oh, it's
but
these
these are
bonuses that are
randomised.
different. Right, yes. Okay. So this is always camps, but
Yeah.
the
Whatever
board,
the
could be
is
different.
could be
Right,
different on
okay.
each of them. So gives you a bit of
Been
randomness.
in there for a minute.
Oh, that's the one who set it up. So
Is it me?
I believe so.
Oh, yeah. Rob said he wants to get in on a bit of camp action. I don't quite know what he means by that, but I'm going to go. I'm going to go here.
Nice.
Why did I go there? Oh, I went there in order for me to... No, I can't remember why I went there. Oh no, it was there that I went, wasn't it? Yeah, it was there that I went so that I can do that, and then when I do that, that happens. I think. Oh, except. I've no stage for them. Need another stage, which is here.
Still your stage. What?
So I could do that, but then we're running out of time, and if I'm not careful, yeah. I need that, and that, but there's only going to be 2 more activations.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Right. So which 2 activations do we want? I can always put the up and comer here. If I want to. So yeah, let's do that. Let's go here. Now, I shouldn't have taken that ticket.
You got another one there,
I've got another one.
but you can take it as a.
You can
fully
take it as a thing, and I just don't know where you put that.
It goes here. There's a space for it. When you overlap, when you've got 2 stages
Or
next to
place
each
it
other.
as an extra ticket or as a complete water booth. But where do I put complete water booth?
Well, you place it here on the.
Yeah,
you
I'm
overlap
seeing
to.
where that is in the rules.
There's the space for it. It's on the card.
Or as a completed water booth on 2 adjacent stage cards covering any incomplete booths. Right, so I can't do that because I don't have 2 adjacent booths. So can I have an extra ticket token, please? I won't do anything with. And then I'm going to activate. Where was I activating? Here. I think I was activating here.
You just won't have a stage to put them on.
Good choice.
Well, I can get rid of one of these 2,
True.
but actually I'm going to put them here. So
Okay.
you 2 want to take your cards?
We're being reminded that
What would be mine?
after the final activation, we get all of our
You get
cards.
the cards. You do get. Oh, you get the cards. You just don't get the publicity bonus. Yes. Right. So I am going to get. Okay. Well, hang on a minute. No, that's fine because it's that publicity bonus that I did want. No, hang on a minute. Yeah, no, let's put it back. I'm going to pop yours back, Rob.
Oh.
None of us have taken this yet, have we?
No.
Right, so I'm going to do this one. This is the one I'm going to do. That's the card I'm going to take, and I am going to use it straight away. And I'm going to get 1, 2, 3. So that gets all sorts of things. I get 1 point for every green meeple, which is 1. I get an extra worker. Goes on there. And I get a move up on the orange track, which is there, which gets me a move up on the black track, which is there.
Oh dear. Right. So
Yeah, if you 2 want to do your cards and
I can put this in planning.
you can put it in planning, yeah. So I think I did that right.
If you put them on in your camp, and we get to the end of the turn and you haven't got enough space for them, you're going to lose them.
Yes.
So
But
it might be best to hold on.
Can you choose which camp you lose?
I believe so.
That's the bit for me because I've made a royal mess of this first.
We get 3 black or 3 orange.
No, you discard your camps from right to left. But you can reorganise your meeples.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
So we need to refresh this then.
Yep. So
Jam
these
in
will
a
go.
couple of stoners, I think, in my camp. And is that a starter one?
No.
No, so where
So
it
it
goes
goes
there.
And then that goes to there, and that goes to there.
And
And
then we should have got some progress here, shouldn't we? How many was
Yes.
it? 3.
3. Oh no, I did choose the wrong one. Oops.
The brown gone.
It's all good.
So I've got loads of meeples, and I haven't got any concerts. So I've got one concert
You got one concert.
and loads of psychedelics who are saying, "Well, what is there?" And I got Janice who says, "What is there?" And then this guy who's saying, "Why won't they let me into the country and western show?" So this is going really well so far.
It is.
Yeah, I've definitely made some
This is a
mistakes
lot
here.
thinkier than I thought it was
Yeah,
going to
that's
be.
what I was just thinking.
Very clever.
Trouble is, I'll gain a bonus I can't use, and the likelihood of that being, I just need to get my guy one across here so I can then keep 3 cards, but that's blocked, and the orange one is blocked, which would allow me to move my thing up. So either way, I'm going to end up with no camp members and no one to perform, which is not really the place you want to be in, is it?
Suboptimal.
But it'll be very quick to tidy up after the festival.
Yeah.
So I'm still, if I put any more there, I'm just going to discard them. So I shall gain a worker, which I will actually, I'm going to swap that one over.
Send him home. Kick him out of his tent.
Well, you went to the right place because I'm going to activate that.
Woohoo!
So you go in there, which gets you 2 points.
Yeah.
You choose this area.
Yeah.
So we all get our cards.
Yes.
So back to the stage. That goes there. And then I get 2 movements. One's going to be there. And oh no.
4 movements.
4.
4 movements. So I go 1, 2, which gets me 3 points and that. And then 2 more movements gets me to there.
Thought it matters.
And I could spend a power to go up to 2.
Ooh. I get an extra guy. I get one victory point per brown guy per country and western fan, so I get 2 victory points.
Well done.
Putting me equal at the front. And then I get a flower power token, which I could spend to move myself 1 up on.
I missed a trick then. I should have activated the other one. Depending on what the order is, do you get the black this bonus?
You've already got it for putting it down.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah.
That's the placement
Oh,
bonus.
of course, yeah. So maybe not. So, yeah. Okay, well.
Right.
I've done it now.
So we have an end of round thing.
Mm.
So instead of doing the normal cleanup stuff,
Mhm.
we do an end of round thing instead. So, first of all, step 1 in end of round stuff is take claimed cards. So for each crew remaining on the other location tiles, take the card and pop them wherever you want to pop them. Or activate it or plan it as normal.
And these go all to the resting spots, don't they?
Not quite.
Oh no.
No, there is a point when we do that. But step 2 is newspaper scoring. So my publicity marker has reached the number 2.
Yep.
So I get 2 points.
2 points per.
Oh,
whatever
sorry,
your
2
maximum
points
is.
per, and I've got 3, so that's actually 6.
Yep.
2 points per what? Sorry.
Per maximum.
Per times you meet that condition, and that is for the number of meeples you've got of the most. So your newspaper scoring is there, so you get 2 points. You've got 2 meeples, so you get 4 points.
I also get 4, I think.
I've nothing. As I say,
But you're at the 1,
yeah.
so you don't lose anything.
Yeah,
Right.
as if I had to pivot because I realised I'd done the whole first start of it wrong, so I'm not getting
That-
any points.
That is gone.
It's an early game.
Right. Next, festival scoring. So, artists, meeples, stuff like that. So I think I'm going to send this one and this one to here because I don't have 2
To go to there.
to go to there.
Do we do this simultaneously?
I guess so. Yeah, all players score their artists simultaneously.
We get rid of the artists at the end of the round.
I hope not.
That's what I was hoping. Because otherwise, yeah.
But we'll find out.
Those guys.
Okay.
Rob's perfect. Look at that. I've got an empty
Right.
stage.
If both criteria are met, move the required meeples from your camp to the stage card. Oh, you put them on the tickets. Yeah, doesn't really matter. Then each artist is scored as follows. So I've got an up-and-comer artist. Well, stage points. I get 1 point for every brown meeple on the stage. None of that. Publicity points. So for my up-and-comers are worth 3 points. So I get 3 points. 1, 2, 3. Repeat this for all artists you want to score. Place scored cards face down in a deck to the right. So the scored cards go face down.
Fine.
I think if you've got an artist, they stay there. And then after you've scored your cards, move all meeples from your stage cards back to your camps. I'm going to put all the rock music people together on one card
You don't want to do that.
because, you know.
It'll end up.
Mosh pit.
It'll be on fire.
Right, Adrian.
Nothing.
Nothing, so your artists stay. We think that's right. Artists that have not played a concert stay. Yeah.
I got 3 per up and comer.
So you get 6 points.
So you've got 3 greens and a yellow, but you can't do it because they haven't got an upgraded stage. So they can't go. They can't get in.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. And these go back to here.
The meeples go back, but the artists go face down in a pile
Yeah.
there.
So I've
Peter?
got somebody who's probably called Hank, doing a country rock concert.
Yep.
So what's your stage bonus? Have you got
Which stage are they on?
bonus?
I don't know.
Underneath.
Is there a stage bonus? 1 point
One
per
for
green
every
meeple.
green.
Oh,
So you probably
Nice.
would have put them there if you had that card at the time.
I don't think I did.
Right.
No. So this
Well,
was the only. I
next
didn't
time.
realise that was a thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah. Next time. Next time. Hank.
So they are a star artist. So you get points based on your.
No, is he?
It's not an up and comer. Up and comers don't have names. They're just up and comers.
You'd have
Okay.
been absolutely better off just putting 1 black and 1 brown there and getting the up and comer points.
Yeah.
Because they're not worth any points.
Do you
there.
mind if?
Yeah.
Sorry,
of
Hank.
course.
Your fans are all deserting you. But only 2 of them.
Yeah.
You just
So
stay
that
back.
gets
And
you.
sulks.
Well, in fact, it's 2 points either way.
Is it?
Is it not 2 points per person? No?
No, don't think so. I don't think it's per person.
Well, you wouldn't have got. Are you on the first spot or on the 0 spot?
I'm on the 0 spot.
Okay.
Oh, the 0 spot is nothing.
So
Right. Okay.
That's why I'm thinking he's better
Okay.
off on that one.
So I probably wanted to advance there. didn't
Yeah. No, it's not per person. It's for the artist.
Cool.
I? Okay.
So
Learning game. So in that case, I will score that one because I
Which
do
is-
get points for it.
2 points.
2 points.
Right. And then they come back.
They come back. I think we got that right. Discard meeples and camp cards. So now you check how many you can have, and I can have 7 and 4. So I'm all good.
Oh, I'm limited to 5, I think, and 3. So 3 is okay.
3 camp cards is okay, but
I
you
need to get rid of
lose
1.
2.
Okay, I've got 7. That's right. So I lose 2. Based on what I've got here, I can afford to lose.
And then,
The artist that hasn't played a concert stays.
yes,
So he goes,
that goes. Yeah.
but he doesn't.
So we don't really have any knowledge about what's coming up at the moment, do
Nope.
we?
And then these all clear off, I
I
believe.
believe so.
Wow.
Resting workers discard all cards from all 4 locations and then randomly distribute the new ones.
Oh, yeah.
No.
We don't want those no location pods anymore. We're now in round 2.
I must have had some bad acid from that guy on the corner because everything's changed. It's all gone weird.
Player 4 new card. Reset each player's white publicity marker. Reset the countdown marker. The next player in clockwise order takes the first turn in the new round. So who triggered it? Okay, Peter.
So, first,
Quick thoughts after round 1.
I quite like it. I don't.
There's 3 up and comers. Sorry
Uh,
to interrupt, but
Okay.
discard the
yeah,
right one.
I'm not going to say I've got anywhere near to getting a proper handle on it, but it's absolutely the kind of game that I like,
It's very clever.
and I like it a lot already.
Yeah, me too.
So we get our guys back.
Nope.
If you want to.
If you obviously
Oh, that's
you take
it's
your
a
turn. Yeah.
turn to do that, isn't it? Oh, of course.
If there's more than 2 up and comers, discard the rightmost up and comer, and yeah, so that one goes spotted. Yeah, I think it's great. Mechanically, I think it's very good. I think there's a lot of interesting choices. And I like the dynamics of all of the stuff that you're doing. In so many cases, Euro games tend to be put workers, get resources, spend resources to fulfill contracts. And although this is that, sort of, it's done in a unique way.
It's building patterns of stuff that work together, and there's lots and lots of different stuff that has to work together.
And it fits quite thematically as well, I think.
Yeah, and it's
most of the stuff I've seen.
And it's fun, the silly names and the
yeah. So thumbs up so far. We'll give you a full discussion at the end.
I might, if I don't win, by the way, I might have changed my
worst game
completely. Yeah, worst game ever.
What's these numbers?
I don't know. I noticed those earlier.
Is it for 2 and 3 player games or what?
I hope not.
There's only one deck, and they all say 2 to 3 on them. It seems.
Let's have a look. I'll try and find the answer before
maybe
somebody in the chat tells me.
2 of them if it's a certain number game, and 3 if it's different.
Our newspaper tracks go back to 0.
They do go back to 0. Sorry, yeah.
But everything else stays where it is. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Cards are these? These are audience cards. I think we might have been getting that wrong. It is take up to 2 of the 3 specified meeples from the supply.
Right.
So I'm going to lose that.
I think I might have cheated as well.
Yeah.
But those ones aren't these ones, remember?
Okay.
Yeah, that is 2 out of the 3.
Oh, I see. 2 of 3.
It's 2 out of the 3. That's what it is.
Right. So I think
I don't think I used one yet.
I didn't take any of those.
That's mine. Two psychedelics and a cowboy. So I'm going to put a psychedelic there.
I got that wrong earlier, but I fixed it, and I didn't use that one for anything. So.
And we needed to check that we had the capacity to keep our fields and our.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm here, so I can keep up to 4 and up to 6 meeples. So I had 6, but I've now only got 5. Okay, so what am I've got 2 workers left, so I could do something. And now suddenly it's all beginning to make a little bit more sense about what I should be doing. And then I realise I haven't been doing that. Yeah, which gets progress there. This one does. So,
Gosh.
Wow. Isn't it just? Let's just go here with my last 2 workers.
You get.
And I get
Totally
progress on
I'm gonna go there.
the radio.
You get yourself 2 points.
And I can play one of these because I've covered up that.
Okay.
Oh, suddenly I'll make a decision. Right, you'll go.
I've done my go.
Oh, you done.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Oh, I've just got rid of my
See you next
psychedelic
time.
guy that might have gone to that concert. Sorry, can I swap him back?
What's the newspaper one this turn? Oh, that's handy. The thing that I've been doing that I didn't really want to do.
A cowboy you got rid of then, because it was a cowboy on that card you showed earlier.
Sorry.
So you showed 2 psychedelics and a cowboy, and decided to get rid of a psychedelic, so it had to have been a cowboy instead.
Of course. Forget it. I'm trying to be too clever, and I'm just not working at that level.
It's stage upgrade tokens that you've got.
Okay, but if I have 0 publicity, do I get -0 because I have 0 stage upgrade tokens? Is it multiplying -2 by 0?
Good question.
Or is it just flat -2?
Either way, I'm going over here.
Well, it's the fact that it says max -6.
Mm. So if I don't
Yeah,
have
you
any
lose 2
stage,
points for each stage token that you have.
if I don't have any, then
If you don't have any, you're all right.
I'm all right.
Yeah.
So considering not bothering with it.
So you had your go, brother my go, Adrian's had his go.
Oh, sorry. Okay,
So
so
you,
I'm
Rob?
going to take these back, and then I'm going to spend one
Yeah.
to here to have my go as normal. And I'm going to go directly to here.
Do not pass go.
Yeah, and not passing go.
And take another guy.
And take another guy.
There you go,
Yeah.
you spent.
Yes.
Let me go. Oh, wait, no, overtime.
Those come back. And no, we need newspapers again, don't we? Because
If you've got stage, if you're going to have
You've got
stage upgrades.
stage upgrades, otherwise it doesn't matter.
if you haven't got stage upgrades, doesn't matter. But
No.
you do want them because they get you the
Well,
ability to.
Yeah, if you want points.
Yeah.
then,
What do points mean?
prizes.
Let's try.
But as we determined, you don't get negative points for not having any.
No.
Let's spend a guy to put one here.
Right, just got one. One more. I think we're going to take workers back. Now, whether I then take another worker or I spend one to do an action. I think I need to spend those to there to move that up to there. Which cost me.
Take that and gain another one.
I'm tempted just to activate here and
You can't.
set this. Oh, you can't.
No,
got
you
you've
have
got
to
to have
have
somebody
someone
there.
So you
Okay.
put one person there and then
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
put that in your planning.
Yeah.
I think JP's popped in the chat to say hello.
Let's go here then. Get to make my choice. I'll have brown reball.
I think.
Yeah, that's 2 arrows, isn't it? Yeah, it's 2 arrows.
It is.
Okay. Noticed something.
Yeah, me too.
There's
So.
that.
Yeah, that's where I was going to go. I'm going to go there. And I move up on my TV publicity track. Oh yeah, these. Good these.
They are, but you can only spend one each time it happens. So
Yeah.
I just need. There's only the fact there's only 1 tent or 2 tents on both of those. I was like, ugh.
One thing I noticed, I mean, if you've got a lot of tokens and you see that only when someone's only got one, then you can basically block them, can't you? By
Yeah.
Go on the
Mhm.
one space. Before them.
Right. You know what time it is? It's activation time.
Not Chico time, no.
No.
Okay.
Or hammer time. So I'm going to go there. I'm going to get flower power token. Just one.
All right. I was good.
There you go. And then we're going to activate this location over here. So get this card, which I'm going to put on this stage here. And then I've got 3 movements, which is going to be 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
And then spend a flower power token. 4.
These
and then
things.
that disappears. These go sleepy bye-byes.
Well, I get 4 movements.
Have you not done that?
No. How many?
3.
3 movements.
3 movements on black or white. And then we get new cards. It flows quite quickly once we got past the hurdle of
Knowing what's going on.
learning it and getting used to it.
Mm.
And there's a lot of clever bits in the rules. Go on, Adrian. You can do it. Get
It's
some
not me.
points.
It's not me.
It is.
Is it?
I just
Oh, you
activated it.
just activated.
Yeah.
Oh.
Have a meeple.
I think I'm going to have to activate now because I've got no workers left. So I'm going to activate that one.
Okay. So you pop a thing on here, get a worker. And you're activating this one.
Yeah. So there's 3 jumps on either.
It'll be
green
3
or
jumps
black.
on radio or festival newsletter.
Deploy this straight.
And I'm going to spend another one. That which gives me 2 of these guys.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Get a meeple of my choice, which is a bramble. And I also get to play a planning card. Be my brown planning card.
I'm going to go 1 to get
The name on that one.
We need
Took
to
me a moment.
refresh
that
that.
in a
There
minute.
she go.
Yeah.
Sushi go.
Yeah.
I got. It's this one, isn't it?
Must be.
Okay. Well, I can't advance black, so I'll just do all 3 on that, which gets me another thing. This isn't fitting. I'm not matching these things up.
You can get a. Yeah, that's what these are for.
Yeah.
Get one of these, you can put it in between, and it.
So I'm actually going to replace that stage with that one. This artist has been sat there
Yeah.
all day, and we've just taken the stage out from under us.
Yeah. Stand aside.
We'll just rebuild the stage.
Okay.
Honestly, we'll get you an audience.
Go and sit in your bus.
Right.
And then
We've
these
done
go
that.
to the relevant
Get back,
spots.
and we get 4 new ones. And that is Rob's activation done.
Mhm.
Oh. David says they should release an expansion that adds huge lines at the porta potties.
Be realistic.
Yeah.
Well, if I activate this, when this one gets activated, I'm going to get 4 guys. And I've
Mhm.
only got space for 2 of them.
You can put the cards here if you want to.
Oh, can I? All right.
And you can replace meeples. You can kick people out of their tents. And you're going to get an extra meeple for
So
that.
you're going to get an extra meeple there.
Yep, I am.
Whatever colour you wish.
Um, He's much. Oh, that one does. But he's a star, so I've got to upgrade that stage. So I'm going to be. So I need to take a meeple.
Just
First thing I
one.
do is take a meeple.
Yep.
So I'm going to take a
Silly.
black, no, orange, psychedelic.
So that was that.
Yeah.
Now you choose a location, which has to be that one.
Yeah.
So you all get your cards. Then you all get 4 jumps.
So we pick 2 out of these 3.
2 out of the 3.
Can it be any combination of?
Any combination of them.
Right. Okay. Actually, best off doing that.
And then we go up 4 on
4
one of the others.
jumps.
So that's 1, 2, which will put me to there. I will then get 1, 2, 3 victory points.
Yay!
Nice.
3, 4. And then spend the flower power. Go up a 5th, and then I'll get a stage upgrade token, please. Thanks. Start with this one.
I don't think I'll play either of them just yet. Okay.
Oh, that one goes over there.
Did you do your...
Move them. Move the orange one.
Okay.
Oops.
Which moved past that space?
Yes. Oh, so I go here.
Yep.
Which gets me 2 victory points.
Good.
That could have been 3 victory points if I claimed one of those brown guys. But I'm not going to play it yet because I'm wasting the others. I'm wasting somebody if I do that. No.
You're done?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I could activate. Don't really want to. They've all come out wrong place. Yeah. Got too many of these up and comers. Okay, so we'll go there, which moves that to there, which gets me another stage upgrade token. Thank you.
You're going to get a lot of points for that at the end of the round, aren't you?
That's the plan. I'm aiming to get 12 points. Well, no, I'm hoping to get 9.
Hmm.
If we can get 12, that'll be good.
You're getting 9 now.
I'm getting, no, I'm on the 2.
It's back.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, I see. Oh, it gets 1 and a thing. Ah, right. Even better.
Now I'm going to spend 1, 2. Yeah. 1/10. So
Just
rubbish.
1
Just
code.
1/10.
But look at all those bonuses.
It's a very nice tent, though.
It is a very nice tent. It's a posh tent.
Yeah, go on then, and I'll get me green.
It was 3, yeah.
Right. I'm going to have to retrieve stuff. And then I'm going to spend 1 to do my turn.
Yep.
As normal. I think I'm going to go to here.
Moves you up on the magazine track.
No. Oh yeah.
The festival
the
magazine.
festival.
This.
Yep.
So I get a green marker.
Gets you a green meeple.
Don't really need right now. Yep.
I'll get mine back. I'll pay 1. Place 2 over here, which gets me another meeple back.
Sorry, can I make a quick change?
Mhm.
One extra worker in, take my black movement back.
Yep.
And get a flower power instead.
And the meeple.
Green. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
So I don't have any of these, which means I could activate. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to activate. So I get 1 movement. That 1 movement is going to be on here.
Is your meeple?
Gets me a meeple, which is going to be let's go yellow. Okay, then I'm going to activate this location.
Yeah.
I'm going to take that card and put it here. And
Take that.
you get that card. And then it's 3 movements on radio black. So 1 radio movement is there, which moves that to there. That goes to there, that goes to there. I get another rock. I get 4 points.
and then I get 3. I get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 victory points.
What?
What?
2 for every green meeple.
Wow.
So 2, 4, I was on 3. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Wow.
Crazy.
And I'm going to spend flower power on one.
Ian popped in the
No,
chat.
I'm not.
Thank you for joining. Are we each putting on our own festival or managing parts of the same festival? We're each doing our own festival. But thematically, I think it's all one big festival.
We've just got different stages.
We've just got different areas of it, and we've got our own stages. But effectively, they are separate areas. There isn't any collective area where there is a festival. But thematically, I think the game's working quite well.
Yeah.
From a thematic integration of the rules, I think that is working. You done all your card stuff? Right. So the B side of the board presumably is for the variant. We'll have a look at the variants at the end of this video.
Good to have variants.
Mm.
Okay, I'm going to do 1.
What other board game names have we got coming out? Ah, Great Western Cowboys.
I particularly like Sushi Go,
Sushi Go.
That's it.
Sushi Go.
which I'm going to do that now. So I'm going to activate this spot because
So
I have
you
an
get-
upgrade token, please.
Stage upgrade token.
I'm going to lose points at the end of this because I
You
haven't gone
are.
up the newspaper track, but I'm hoping it'll be worth it.
You don't have to take them as stage upgrades.
I want to take them. to
Oh,
stage upgrade,
right,
that's
okay.
different. So I then get to take this one.
Yeah. And you get 1 movement up on the black or the white track.
You are the sole beneficiary of that activation.
I
Yeah,
was.
but he only got 1 bump up.
Yeah.
So what have we got?
Wiki culture.
Wikiculture.
Um,
Can't read that one.
Yeah, let's go into some.
Ronnie Madcastle.
Hanamakoji.
Hannah Makoji.
Doom Heaven. Doom Heaven.
Doomhaven.
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 Doom Heaven.
Nice.
John Mackes.
What was this one?
Hanamakoji.
Oh, very good.
Someone spent a few.
Ian is asking, where does it sit weight-wise? For me, this is firmly in the medium weight category.
Yeah, I would say that.
But not on the lighter end of the medium. But rules wise, it wasn't too bad. We learned how to play from the rulebook today.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I wouldn't call it light medium.
No.
But
It's exactly right for.
it's got a large amount of depth compared to the rules overhead, I think. Actually, we can say. Oh, so the last activation is the end of round 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And there's only 1 space that can be activated.
And there's only 2 people that can do it. And I got no workers. So, yes, that's going to happen. That's going to happen. That's not going to happen. I'm sorry, love, but I just can't get the audience.
So I need to do that, which gets me that, which gets me a upgrade ticket, which can go. Here.
Ooh. I think if I've timed this right,
Oh,
I think this works. I think if I activate that, that gets me quite a bit of stuff. So I have a question. These stage upgrade tiles, can you take them and upgrade a stage that isn't actually there yet? Including a space without a stage card. Yeah, there's an extra ticket space on a stage space, including a stage space without a stage card. You can. So I go there, I get 2 points. I then activate this location. You get that card, put it there. You get all of those cards, and you can play them in your activate them or
Sorry.
or
It's
play
alright.
them. And then we get 4 movements up, and I'm going to have.
Did you see his stage hands beat up your band?
It's
I'm
disgusting.
going to have
Mate, I'll be
1,
honest.
2,
You know.
3, 4. Getting me. Could I have another stage upgrade token, please?
Another one.
Is there any disadvantage to putting any number of these out? You don't lose them, do you?
You don't lose them.
No.
If you can match them so that the little bits there make up, there you go.
You'll get bonuses at the end of the game.
Okay. Cool. Oh, well, it's too late for the other ones, but those ones work. Yeah. Thanks.
Right.
Sorry to interrupt.
So we've all got our cards. Have you done your 4 movements?
4 movements, only 4.
In fact, I'll spend the flower power token, get an extra movement, which gets me a meeple of my choice. Aha! Right, I'm going to start allocating these now. Before I forget. So I'll take the yellow one. And there was space, there was a tent.
Yeah. I just need to change one colour.
I get one of my choice. And then the newspaper track upgrade, which is irrelevant.
Right.
I could go up another one, which I'll do.
Yep.
Oh no, but I haven't got
On
enough
either of the
I haven't
2
got enough-
tracks.
I'm going to have 10 space actually. The other track was black, wasn't it?
Orange.
The other track is
It's blue
black.
or orange.
Oh, blue or orange? Oh, not orange. I won't bother then with orange.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So we do end of round stuff.
Can you displace it, though, dude?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to. Sorry. I just
You are
threw
going
down.
to
I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
And I'm going to displace yellow dude. I think.
keep them out of the tent.
I get a brown dude.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. Yeah. And that's the extra one. Wasn't
Yeah.
It? Yeah.
Right. So yes, we've done that. We've done that. We probably replenish that now. And now we have.
But you can sweep it at the end of the round, aren't you? Because you get rid of all out cards, don't you? I think. at the end of the
Yeah.
round.
So. Yeah, no, you're right. You don't. So we've done that. We've
So
done that one. We don't need to replenish that one again at the end of the round. Right. So end of the round. Step 1. That card gets given out to green. And that's it. Right. Step 2, newspapers. So I'm on the max, which means I get another stage token. I have a stage upgrade token. And then I get 3 points per stage upgrade token, but to a maximum of 12.
If I go -4, you go to 11.
And +0, I think.
Sorry, what are we doing?
The newspaper. So you're on stage 1. So you
Zero.
get 0.
I get 1 times 0.
You're okay? That's that gone. That's the newspaper done. Right, festivals. So I've allocated all of my meeples. So this is a star
You've
one.
got 5 upgraded stages and you've got no stars.
No. So that's worth 4, and each of these is worth 4. So that's 16 points.
Oh, that's so annoying. I missed that one.
And then these all come back home.
So I get 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for that one.
18 points.
So how do you add these up?
And I've got 1.
So that gets you that, which is 3. And that gets you 4 plus 3.
And then these all
So a
come
total of
back.
10.
And then the artists that performed go, and then the meeples come back.
That was a start.
No, you pop them all there. I guess there's a reason why. Might be tiebreak or something.
I think this is if you don't get anything on the last turn, you have to lose a thing, don't you?
It's a
Like,
stage.
lose a star
Yeah, looks like it.
on stage.
Right, so we've done that, we've done that, we've done that. Right, meeple check. Meeple check and camp check.
I'm good.
I can only have 8.
3 over.
and 2 over. I mean, I don't know what we're going to get, so I'll just lose those 2. They go home.
Can you move the stages? The
No.
stages?
Oh, I think you can move the artists. Don't know. Question for the designer: can you move the artists once they've been placed? I know you can move meeples around here.
Can you place the stages under them as well? Did we say?
I mean, I did, but then I took it back.
Right. Okay.
So I don't know. Stages. Artists. Place the card above a stage card. If it already contains an artist, yeah, I'm not sure you can.
Cool.
You should be able to.
Yeah,
Well, I guess they're on the stage they're setting up.
Yeah.
You cannot move the artist or stages. Thank you. Yeah, I couldn't see anything in the rules to say you could do that. Right, we've done meeple and camp card check.
Nearly.
Mhm.
I've got to get rid of 2. I want all of them.
Yeah, 'cause technically you wouldn't know what
We've
these are.
done that one, yeah. Yeah, all of those go there. Okay, third and final round. Newspaper track goes back to 0.
Oh no.
It's upside down.
Oh, sorry. Not for
Okay,
me.
right. And I triggered it.
So this is the number of star.
Can we see that? Place it
I'm
down.
guessing it's the number of performed.
So that newspaper tile is the multiplier is the number of scored star cards to the right of your festival board. Ah,
Okay.
but newspaper tiles are scored prior to festival scoring, so it's the ones that you've had so far.
Wow. Okay.
Which for me, going with the up and comer strategy, I've had 1.
Yeah, I've had 1 as well.
Newspapers are scored prior to scoring.
Yeah, so in the final festival, you've scored the
So
newspaper.
it's basically only what you've got here now
Yeah,
in
you've got
actual
that.
stars. It's gonna...
No stars.
Yeah.
Not up and comers.
No.
No,
Oh dear.
they're not stars.
So that's why up and comers aren't as good.
I believe it's Adrian first,
Yeah, I think so. So we said you can't replace a stage under someone.
can't you? You can't move stages.
Can't move stages.
Let's have a look at the rules for placing a stage. If the stage space already contains a stage, discard your previous stage before placing your activated card. It doesn't say that you can't replace a stage underneath somebody, so I think you can. I think you can. Oh, there's a new spot on the round 3 that allows you to immediately play a concert.
I'll play a concert.
There. Right, which would allow you to do a thing to get an extra card in here.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so I think you can replace a stage underneath an artist. Nothing in the rules that tell us you can't.
All these pink out.
Who's start player?
That's me.
I believe it's Adrian.
So I was just, if I can replace underneath, I'm going to go for that one because that's 2 times for each green dragon there. Place under that one there. And I immediately get to do one of these, which I don't care about. So by
So
I get that action immediately.
you didn't have to do it. I guess it's optional.
Either way.
So I'll take these back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put one back in the outward
Right.
pile. And then I'm going to go to here and get flower power.
Flower power.
Done.
Put this.
Two here and get another round guy.
Right, gonna have to take these back. Then do I loads? Spend them to take some stuff. I think so. I'm going to spend one. I'm going to put that one on there.
I'm going to take these back and I'm going to spend one to go to here. And then I'm immediately going to perform... Oh, no, I don't want to immediately perform it because I want the stage to go under it.
Right, yep.
In which case, we're still going to spend the one. I am going to take this one here. And I'm going to go up one there.
Sorry, what specifically does that do?
I think you knock out one of the performed ones.
Right, but only ones with a star on them, or
I don't.
Discard any star cards from above your stage cards.
Oh, from above here.
So if
before
you have any
perform-
stage, any
That's
star
fine.
cards,
like
no,
oh,
that's not a star card.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you.
And it said so. Unfortunately, it says any.
Mhm.
Oh, it's any card.
Right.
It's one card.
Okay.
Because the word any is a dangerous word to use in rulebooks. It should say one or all. Any could be read both ways.
I'm going to go here, I guess.
So I don't know if that is any, one or all. Discard any card. It says card rather than cards. So I'm going to say it's one card.
Get 2 victory points for having 2 green dudes.
I'll go here.
Get a flower power token.
Get a power token.
Activate an area.
Activate that one.
Okay, so you get that card.
Yep.
Rob, you get that card. And then you will get 3 publicity jumps up the black or the orange track.
Black and or orange. I'll do one there. We get stage upgrade. Here.
Yeah.
Completed booth.
Was that not completed anyway?
Oh, so
Yeah, that was completed
Okay,
anyway.
that's
So you can put it there
right.
for another completed one.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I think that's me done.
All done that?
So I can use that power to move up one of those 2.
Right. Okay, so I've done that. I now need to do that, which is that, but that's not going to work. So before I do that, I need to do that, which, oh, and that's amazing. But there's no rock. Oh no, there is. It's here. 2 points per people. That's so much better than
That's
one.
why I wanted to
Yeah.
stick that one under there so I could get water points.
There's so many options now. Do I want another camp? I don't think I do. I think I've got enough of these. So what I think I need to do is... Well, I need that. But that's not going to get me that. Let's...
Great Buffy the Vampire saying zombie.
Arg.
Or arg.
Yeah.
There. Getting me this. No. Oh. So the tracks that I'm trying to move up on are that one and that one. So I'm going to go there. It gives me a flower power token. Except I think I just cheated and took the extra worker from there rather than there.
Cool.
Okay. I think
Right. When I perform this, do they come back straight away?
it's only one card that needs to be discarded. Thanks for the feedback.
Yeah, when we talked about the discarding from here.
Oh, right. Yes.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
it's just one.
Yeah. If it's just one card, it just needs to say discard any one card.
If I perform, do the people come back straight
Yeah,
away, or do
yeah,
they
yeah,
stay
yeah.
at the stage?
Yeah.
So
There you
I
go.
can
So you perform.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
So it's
4
4
points.
plus 5. So that's 9.
9 points.
Plus another 6 points for another 6
3
points.
green meeples on the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've done that.
Have you done that?
Yeah.
Cool. In which case, and then these will come back.
Yeah. And then that artist has
And the
performed.
artist has
Wow.
performed.
Done. Nice.
It's a good way of getting points.
It is.
I'm kind of stuck now, so I'm going to have to go and activate something. Right. Well, sorry, I'll do that.
So you got that. So you get a worker.
I get a worker.
And then you're activating this area.
Yes.
So you get that card.
Thank you, which I'll immediately use.
And
You
I'll
get that
get that
card.
one, which I'm going to immediately use as well. And there's lots of pinks and browns out there at the moment, isn't
And
there?
then you both get 2 jumps.
1, 2,
Oh,
and
so that-
spend a flower power.
Mm,
So definitely one of
um,
definitely
I
one
know,
of
I can
those.
sort of, yeah.
2 jumps up the blue or white track.
And I think another
Right.
one of those.
Well, there's not really much point either. If I do that, that's 2 jumps, and then
Yeah.
the extra 1.
Yeah.
on the jump. Very useful for me, though, unfortunately.
And who was that?
That was me.
Okay, so I'll take my guys back, and I will spend one of them. Put 2 here. Gives me a green guy.
Right. So. Think. Oh, but then that and that and that doesn't work. Oh, it just doesn't work. I've reached too high. Got all these rock people who want rock music. And all the rock artists have gone home.
Yeah.
Because it's
Mm.
tea time. You've got to get an early night. Go home and watch the EastEnders. And I need to get this out, and to get that out, I need to do that, which does that, which does, yeah, so it might work. Yes. I'm going to activate. I'm going to get psychedelic audience member. I'm then going to activate this location here. I take that card and that card. I will play that one there, doesn't matter. I'll put that one there. Okay. And then we get 4 movements.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'll go
Go
1
1,
there.
2, 3, 4. I'm going to go all the way to the end. So I get to play that card. I get another meeple of my choice, which will be another psychedelic one.
Let's do one of those. Which I don't care about any of these meeples.
Double jump up that track.
4 movements.
4 movements up blue or black. Yeah, this rockets along, I think, once you get used to it and know what you're doing.
Why?
J. Purr. Tina Towns. Trudy Ages. Oh, I love that one. Trudy Ages.
I mean, that's not very fair on her, is
I
it?
didn't even know these. I didn't even know we had board game puns in here, but they work. They work really well.
And then that. And
Sleepy,
But
sleepy.
you can replace artists as well now, can't you?
You can.
Interesting. Well, I'm going to take all these back, of course.
Yeah.
And I'm going to spend one to take an action. It's just.
It's the last action, is it, of the game?
Not
I've
quite.
got-
No, well,
3 more
a few
activations. A few, yeah, yeah.
just chuck this guy off stage in a second.
Orange publicity track advancement.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to retrieve these. I'm going to ditch one. I'm doing well with employees, am I? Turnover rate. I'm going to go here to get
Play a planning card.
planning card. Play, which I put there. And that's me done, I think. That's all right.
So you can replace a stage underneath.
That's
an
what
act.
we're saying.
Okay.
I haven't found anything in the rules to say that you can't replace a stage if there's an artist on the stage. BGG has the weight rating at 3.06. I think that's about right.
Yeah.
Take the odd 100th of a point.
Similar to Lost Ruins of Arnite, Obsession, or Dune Imperium.
I've only played Dune Imperium.
So-
That lot.
I think Junior Imperium's heavier than this, isn't it?
No, I don't
it's
think
about
it
the
is.
same.
I think Dune Imperium's slightly lighter without the expansions. I think it's
Yeah,
slightly lighter,
slightly, but only slightly.
but not a lot.
Not a lot. This has got.
I think this is less forgiving than Dune Imperium is,
Right.
personally. But
Mhm.
that's the slight difference. Otherwise, with like rules complexity and stuff like that, I think it's about on, isn't it?
Mm.
I always think the deck building aspects add quite a lot more complexity, don't they? If you actually think through them.
I shouldn't do what I was going to do. So let's going to put on a concert, and it's time for the one I can't read. Mickey. No, I can't read it.
Stupid.
You read that font?
Mickey Murade. Mickey Murade.
Mickey Murade. Anybody know what board game that is? Anyway, I'm sending 3 psychedelic audience members and a soul audience member. And I can because it's a big stage. Don't get any big stage bonuses, but I get 4 points plus 4 points. I get 8 points.
Nice.
And that's that done. And then these go back and say, give us more. We want more.
All right. Assuming I'm getting at that.
Oh, it's Tiki 2 Raid. Tiki 2 Ride. Right, it's a T, not an M.
Oh, okay.
Tiki 2 Ride.
Would make sense.
Nice.
If there is a criticism of the game, and it's a bit difficult to read the.
Well, that's because they've gone with the
names.
60s font.
Yeah, but it's too small and it's too compressed.
On that one, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna kick off. I can change a load of those over. I'm actually gonna kick one of them off so I can get.
It's all my workers.
I just really want to sing some Elton John.
So you get 10 workers. Yeah, 10 workers.
Help me doing that.
Simple.
That's that, and then I'm just going to rearrange these. That's that one. That's that one.
Oh, sorry, Alan. I'll do
Yeah,
that.
it's all
Sorry.
good.
That's bad. I don't do it.
Going there instead.
Yeah.
The psychedelic audience member.
Reasons.
The psychedelic audience member.
Over to you, Peter.
Yes. I'm going to get everything wrong. I'm going to get my guys back, spend one of them, and place 2. And I'm going to put them. Gets me another brown guy.
I'm going to take these back, spend one of them, and do that, which gets me one of those.
Oh, mean.
I get loads of points for them, and I can do that one.
In which case, I might as well go here instead and go up.
Right. The game is imminently going to end as soon as we start getting some
Mhm.
activations.
Which
Speaking of
is very well.
activations,
Yeah. So
So
you
you
go one
gain-
up on a tracker.
any one track
Your
advancement,
choice.
This, I think.
and then which location would you like to activate?
I'm activating this one, I think.
This one?
Yeah.
So you get that card.
Yeah.
Adrian gets that card, and you both get 2 movements on white or orange newspaper,
And I get. Can I have one of the upgraded
The orange.
television.
things? And I'm going to spend my flower power to go up the last one on that.
Nice.
And then I don't know what we use these for.
You
They go
can
here?
join. You can put it over there. For
Oh,
bonus
okay.
points at the end of the game.
Cool.
All done.
Yeah.
Clear that. Refresh. Peter, you go.
Move on.
Move on.
Yes.
Have a stage upgrade card or a water kiosk thing.
Yeah.
Which location do you want to activate? The only one you
I think
can.
It's going to be that one, possibly.
You get that. And you get that.
And I can replace stages underneath.
Thank
you
you.
can.
And then orange or black goes.
Orange or black track advancements.
By
And you get
4.
4 of them.
He's just got on the discard pile today if they get.
That's 1, 2, and I'll take 1, 2, 3 extra points. And then 1, 2 to the.
Orange.
Which was another black advancement, which you can't have. Oh, but you can.
Oh,
you
I
could then
could have
do
done
that,
that
and
instead
have
and
that
then-
for another.
Can I replace my
Water
starting
thingy.
You can.
stage? Oh, sorry, that's the starting stage.
Can I have
That's the
another
new one.
water cup thing? Any of them.
Oh, yeah.
They're double sided. Just
So I got 4 upgrades.
4 upgrades on black or orange.
Right.
yeah, that'd be nice.
I don't think there's much to be gained really. So. I don't have any stars.
I got
The orange is a
four,
bit useless
4
to me.
progress on that, didn't I? Was
Mhm.
it 3 or 4?
That's 4. I think I'll trigger the end of the game.
Oh,
Choose this area. Take that one. Stage. Take that one. Don't need to use it. Keep it. Get 2 advancements plus 1. In fact, I don't need that. I'll just use 2 advancements to go up there. And then you got that card.
I didn't.
And I think we are done. So we're all ready for end of round scoring, and then we do end of game scoring.
Yeah.
So end of round scoring. We've allocated the card. Done
Yeah.
that. Right. Newspaper. So I'm on the 1. So I get. I
One.
don't lose anything, but I get
Every
1 point
point.
per star. I have 2 stars. I get 2 points. You're at the end.
I
So you get
have
3 points per star.
3 stars, so it's 9.
So 9 points for yellow.
Nice.
Rob.
I have no stars. I'm on 1, so I don't do
So
something.
nothing.
I got
And
1
Peter?
star. But I'm on.
Unfortunately, you're down there, so you lose one of your star performers from above here.
Okay. It's gonna be that one 'cause I can't.
That's gone. Right, so that's the newspaper done. Festival scoring. I'm going to send those 2 to there. Those 2 and that one to there. And those 2 to there. So I get 1, 2, 12, 16 points.
I get a bonus of 2 from the stage here.
Okay.
Then I get 20 from everything else.
Blimey.
5 times 4.
Right, I just get 3 for that one. And then I get 4 1 for each yellow, so it's 5, 6, 7 plus 6, so that's 13. That's 4 plus 13, 17.
Right, what you got, Peter?
14 for that one, 12 for this one.
That's include the stage bonuses.
Yeah.
So your artists are worth 10 each, aren't they?
Yeah, 4
Yeah.
plus 6, so
Yeah.
that's 10
12.
plus 2, 10 plus 4.
Yeah, so 26. And 22, so 48. Right, so that's that. Now, discarding meeples and camps. I don't know if we need to do that at the end of the game.
Got 11, which is my max. I might have to discard.
It doesn't say to skip it, so I guess we do need to do it. So I need to go down to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Just lose
8.
one.
I'm going to lose 2. I'm not sure it matters, so I'm just going to move them to one side for now. And then setting up for the next round we don't do. So end of the game. Meeple scoring. The player with the most remaining meeples on their camp gets 4 points. That's why you do need to get rid of them. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
11.
9.
8.
Oh, right. Interesting. So I started out with the most, but then lost out. So you get the most points.
Mhm.
You got the most meeples. You get 4 points. Me and Peter lose 4 points. Booth scoring.
Oh yeah, because that's this thing.
I got no booths. You've
Oh,
got 2 water booths. That's 3 points
6.
each.
2 water
Four,
booths
five,
as well.
6. So 6.
I got 1.
3. Nobody got a pizza booth or a beer booth or anything?
I got rid of it to get the extra stage and then forgot about it completely.
I had one that matched, then I got rid of
Yeah,
it.
that's
so-
what I did.
And that's it. So you sneaked in at the end after a very,
Yeah,
very
well done.
weak
Rocky
start.
start, yeah.
Very rocky start.
But it worked.
So winning score was 77, followed by 73, followed by 60, followed by 47. First game, learning game for all of us.
Mhm.
But initial impressions, I think this game is going to be a fairly underrated game.
I agree. The look of it makes it look lighter than it is because it's quite an airy.
Yeah,
It's got that sort of
it's the right.
festival vibe look, isn't it?
Yeah,
And then, but it's an interesting game. I love the ability to take these back and either add one or take one
Yeah.
to take an immediate action.
Yeah.
It's a very simple way of speeding up the start of the game
Mm-hmm.
and the end of the game at the same.
yeah. It's interesting
Time.
because I was having a conversation with Mike Dennis and Jonathan Williams about Charterstone.
Mhm.
So in Charterstone, your turn is place a worker or take your workers back.
Yeah.
And on the turn in which you take your workers back, that's all you do.
Yeah.
So it's like a. And they were saying that, I mean, I think it's okay in Charterstone because the turns are that quick. It's like, what do you do? I'll place a worker, do that thing. What do you do? Take all my workers back, done, right? But the fact that in this game, when you take your workers back, you then have 3 choices of what to
Gain
do.
something,
That's
yeah.
really good. That means that the taking your workers back is an interesting thing in the game rather than just be, I'll take my workers back.
None of us did the pick 3 and put
None
one
of us
in the
did that.
planning one.
No.
And I think that could be quite a mid-game thing.
Yeah,
Like once people have got the hang of it.
yeah, definitely. When you know what you're looking for.
See more
But-
cards. we get
Yeah,
some
absolutely.
specific-
Put it in the
yeah.
planning. I mean, I went over planning things. I went, not going to use it, not going to use it, not going to use it.
You might need it
That's
if
it.
your colour isn't down.
Yeah.
So the core mechanisms of the workers, the fact that the workers are divided between your active ones, the resting ones, and then the reserve ones, and the way that you move them in between, I like that. I like
Yeah.
that as a
That's pretty
core worker placement mechanism. Yeah, I think it's definitely a medium weight game. I think the rule. I mean, we learned from the rules. So let's
Yeah.
first talk about the rule book. The rule book is a fantastic rule book. From what I've seen in it, the rule book is a really well written rule book. I've read much worse rule books. This is probably one of the better rule books that I've read this year. So it's very clear from what I found. There's a lot of graphical examples, a couple of little minor things. The cards that say 2 out of the 3, the image for that is a bit small. But as soon as I found it, it was there. And there's an example. So it's got a lot of good examples. So congratulations to the team who put the rulebook together. I think that's really good. Artwork, that's down to personal style. I would say that the artwork fits the theme of the game.
Yeah.
Definitely. Graphic design wise, I think graphic design is pretty much spot on.
You got the names on some of them are a bit difficult to read for
Yeah.
the style, and I kept looking at this one as though it was a tent,
Right.
and the same with that one there where you got the
Yeah.
these two colours together. That was the only thing that I found a little bit off, but otherwise,
So
yeah,
my only thing with
Spot on.
the graphic design is the bonus. Normally, you cover up a bonus when you take it.
oh okay,
So it's a very, very minor thing, but I think that should be. But I don't know. The
Yeah,
problem
I can
is if you
understand
put that icon in the circle, then you can't then see the
how
three
many
workers.
workers.
But
But also, it means that there's a couple of times I was looking at
it's a very minor thing.
There's an argument
I'm
that
trying to
maybe,
pick faults.
maybe they should put the 3 workers outside and
Possibly,
the notebook
yeah,
inside instead. Swap them over.
I think the only reason to do it that way round is there's a couple of times when things were covered up and I could still see, right, I need to go up on the orange or the white track or
Oh,
whatever.
actually, yeah.
Like these are, and I still had visibility of them, which
Right.
you don't always get.
So it's not a problem.
So,
Yeah. In fact, yeah, you're right. Because when you'd done that action,
yeah,
I wanted to clear that area
yeah.
so that I could then do that action. No, you're right. So that's probably a deliberate thing.
I
So I'll take
understand
that back.
because quite often you do cover up whatever one-off bonuses you get, but actually in this game I quite
You
enjoyed
need to
having
see.
visibility of it because it allowed me to just put some things together.
It's kind of weird, but like when these were here, I couldn't see that.
Oh, right. Okay, because you're over there. Yeah,
but
yeah,
that's
yeah.
not really something.
I mean, they could have put them on the end, I suppose. Maybe
Could have put them on the end. Yeah, that's a good point because
But-
once you've got 3 workers on a space, it does.
Again, I've seen much more graphic design scenes out there
But
than.
then, if you do a new version of the game, second printing, put those bonuses on the side here, so that everybody can see them.
Yeah.
Then that would be my thing. The flow of the game I thought was really nice. I liked the dynamic flow of the way that this track worked, the countdown track. The fact that you put things out and you activate areas. When I was reading the introduction, I was thinking, I don't understand this. What is it on about? But as soon as you started playing it, it makes sense.
My original thought was, like, why haven't we got a board with
Yeah,
all the spaces on? But actually, with
You don't need a board.
changing, actually, it was pretty good to not have
it's
the board. I
better
quite like
to
that.
not have a big board filled with artwork when
And
you
then
don't need it.
The action is all
Possibly
happening on
increasing
your
the cost as
Still
playable.
here.
well. Yeah,
Yeah.
because the stacks of the different things. Okay, you know what you're going to get each game, but the fact that they move around
Slight bit of
gives you a
variability
bit of
there.
variance as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was really impressed with this one.
Yeah.
I didn't exploit it very well, but I like the tactics as well with when to activate.
Yeah.
When players are on certain things or when they're not on things.
Yeah.
I mean,
Anticipate
yeah.
what they're going to do. That's quite hard.
I mean, I wasn't deliberately doing things to
No,
screw you over. I was
I'm
like,
sure-
what's the
Yeah.
best thing I can do at the moment?
Yeah.
That.
I'm sure the person.
And then you'd groan.
Yeah, I'm sure the person in front of you quite often will
Yeah.
because they're going to
Yeah.
take something like normal
Yeah.
worker placement games quite often. But
Yeah.
yeah,
It took me quite a long time to figure out some of the basics. And then I suddenly realised what everyone else was doing, and then I realised why they were doing it, and then I realised that I wasn't. And so I did get a little bit left behind, but that didn't put me off. It just kind of highlighted the learning curve, which is there. And so, I mean, this was a learning game, so
Yep.
it doesn't count,
Yep,
unless,
doesn't
you,
count.
unless you win.
Thanks.
But I very much would like to play it again.
Mm.
Yeah, definitely. Now that I feel as though I've got a sense of what I should be doing.
Yeah, because I started going up on this track trying to get these
Yeah, me
things,
too.
and then was like, oh, but I'm after the stars,
Yeah.
which isn't the right track,
Yeah,
and so
yeah.
again had to kind
So
of
it's
pivot.
meaty enough to give you plenty to
Yeah.
get your teeth into
Yeah.
and
Oh,
develop
I
your.
reckon the fact that it's got 150 plus on here,
Yeah.
I think it's going to have that effect.
Well,
Where
the other thing is the game is 1 to 6 players. How many games are coming out for 1 to 6 players? Not
That's
many.
interesting.
Not many. So there is a solo mode.
I've got a group of 6 players, and there's hardly any games that we can play that we really like, which are exactly like this. This
There
would
you
be
go.
perfect for that group.
So there is a solo game. It is 1 page of rules. So I'm assuming not a very complicated solo game. So that's good. Let's look at the variants. We said we were going to look at the variants.
So my board has no bonuses on stars at all
This is the advanced setup.
on the
No, it's not the advanced setup. It's
on my other side
the
of my board.
Okay.
special powers variant. Special powers variant. Yeah.
So
I've got Peace in the Park. Yeah, so each player returns 1 flower power token to the supply. Then you take a random festival board and flips it face down. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you've got a special power.
yeah, so like mine, the orange track has no bonuses whatsoever, but the blue track has much more bonuses.
So what's yours?
Heart of Soul.
Yeah, no bonuses on the orange track. So mine is meeples and camp cards you can keep from round to round are reduced by 1. That doesn't sound very good. Okay, but presumably I've got
Extra things.
better bonuses elsewhere.
Well, I mean, you look like you've got the same track there, but not here.
Okay.
This is like Misty Mountain Pop Festival.
One more space at the beginning of the white track, so it's a disadvantage.
Right, okay.
So it's disadvantage for everyone.
Right, I didn't see that.
But you get extra setup cards, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are some extra stuff that you
Okay,
get.
so I get an extra one of these.
Oh no, there is special powers.
No. Or...
Right, so that's the disadvantages. Sorry,
Okay.
there are advantages.
Right.
Oh, okay.
There are advantages. Yeah. Before step 8 of the player setup, instead of dealing starting stage cards, shuffle all starting stage cards. Place 1 more card than normal. No, it's not that. Where's the special powers then?
Has everyone got? Everyone's got that icon, haven't they?
Yeah, that's where you put
Standard,
your planning cards.
Overview of special powers. What am I missing?
I think it might just make the game harder.
On the backs? Yeah. Where's my special power? I'm not seeing it on here.
No, all I've got is 2 extra spaces that I have to travel on the orange track. before
Each
I
festival
get
board
to do anything,
has its disadvantage to compensate for its special power.
which is
I don't know where the special powers are. What am I missing? The advanced mode, every player has a unique disadvantage. Yep, got that. As well as a unique power on their starting stage. Right, it's the starting stage.
Oh.
So that's the starting stage gives you a special power.
Oh, it's these.
There you go.
Right.
Right, so the starting stage that you had
which mine got thrown
on
out.
the other side has, there you go, there's
Mine
the
got
there's the
thrown out.
powers.
Don't know.
Ah, there we
Right,
go.
got it.
How do you know which one relates to you? I suppose.
You don't, you draft them.
Oh, you draft.
You
them.
draft them at the start. They're not linked to the things.
Interesting.
So that's the special powers variant. It's quite cool. So yours is, when performing the place workers action with at least 2 workers, you can forfeit the location bonus to either gain a flower power token or gain an active worker, or draw 2 cards from the star deck, activate 1 immediately, discard the one you don't choose. There you go.
Flexibility then.
So yeah, lots of
Extra things.
extra things, lots of options. There are some special rules for the 2-player game. As we mentioned as we were playing, there are some heart tokens and there are some
A's and
letters.
B's and C's and D's.
The 2-player game actually looks more complicated than the solo mode, but I'm guessing the solo mode also requires the 2-player mode.
Possibly.
I'm assuming the solo game is a 2-player game, yeah, so you need to read the 2-player
Okay.
rules and then the solo rules. So the solo rules is actually that page
You've got
and also that
whatever
page.
this friends deck is. It's got a load of letters on it, so I'm guessing it's giving you bonuses or taking stuff away from your A, B, C, D locations.
Right, just a couple of things before we disappear. Today's streams, this one and the one that we're doing tonight, are not sponsored in any way. So a big thank you to all of my Patreon supporters for funding the channel. If you like the content that I create, obviously give the video a thumbs up. But if you are in a position to be able to support me on Patreon, it's patreon.com/GoingRules. Other thing is just marks out of 10. I don't normally do this, but a couple of people have said, "What? Give a game a mark out of 10 after a first game." Now, for me, the rules were very, very good.
The rules were good.
The graphic design is good and it's clear. I like the pace of the game. I think it flows well and mechanically it was very good. So, I don't know.
I'm really stingy with scoring, and I
Oh, yeah, right.
yeah,
Okay.
and I want to sit somewhere between a 7 and an 8,
Okay.
which is where most of my midweight Euros sort of lie between about a 7.
Mhm.
And I want to give it between a 7 and an 8, so perhaps just more than a lot of the midweight Euros that
Right.
I've played.
I'd need to play it a bit more.
Yeah.
My initial estimation is a 9
Oh, blimey.
because I start at 10 and work down.
Oh, right, okay.
Well, no, I start at 9. Right now, I can't see any faults with the game.
Yeah,
I need to play it a few times more, but I was very impressed by so much of this game. My initial thoughts are 9 out of 10, which might seem very high, but as I say, I look at finding faults and then taking points off it.
yes, I know I'm stingy with
And
scoring.
you're stingy with scoring.
So 7.5, but knowing that
Yeah.
for me, like a 6 to a 7 is the standard game that people put in front of me.
Right.
I think for a lot of people it'd be maybe 7 to 8.
So it's above average
So
on
it's
your...
above average.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but we'll need to play it
Definitely.
again, definitely.
I just like to think what's the kind of game that I've already got or I already know, which is in the same kind of ballpark or the same kind of area, and is it as good as or is it better than?
I mean, I've played a lot of the new games that have come out at Essen, and most of them have been very good.
Yeah.
But this one has just had something a little bit. I think because I went into it when I did the Patreon poll of here's all of the new games I've brought back from Essen.
Yeah.
Which ones do you want to see and in what order? And I've been trying to cover them in that order. This one didn't get many votes.
Yeah.
And that goes back to what I said at the start. Is I think this one is going to go a bit under the radar. It's a
Yeah.
bit of a sleeper hit. It's not the Revive. It's not the Great Western Trail Argentina. It's not got the big buzz around it. But for the people who actually get it and try it, it is a very, very solid game.
Well,
Yeah,
having just played Revive with you last week, I think it was, and loved it. I think, given the choice of Revive, Great Western Trail Argentina, or this one, I would probably choose this one.
Okay.
Nice. I mean, they're all firmly well liked
They're
games.
all very, very good games.
So-
I would, in fact, if I had the shelf space and the money, I would buy all three. But which one would come out?
Yeah.
It would be this one.
Yeah.
My friends that already knew Great Western Trail would be wanting to play Argentina.
Yeah.
They would love the look of Revive. This is the one I would try and sell them and say, listen, guys, come on, you really, really want to play this.
Yeah. I think the fact that it goes up to 6 is unusual. Let's just talk about the components just for a minute. The components are fantastic. I mean, the cards are good quality, the boards are good quality. The central board is warping a little bit, but it just probably needs a bit of a reverse bend. But these tokens are silk screen printed.
The flower power.
The flower power tokens,
And
all of
they
the
look great, don't they?
meeples, the meeples
Lovely.
are all printed with unique things. So thankfully, I did get given a review copy of the game. I don't know what the RRP of this game is, but the quality of the components is really good and it's really nice. These workers don't need to have workers printed on them,
No.
but it's nice. Yeah.
That's to the
Okay,
flavour, doesn't it?
three things. One is, you said 1 to 6. Terrible Spinal Tap joke. It ought to go up to 11.
11, yeah.
Second thing, is it in retail?
I'm not sure. Let's have a look
Where-
on Games Law.
Where can we get it?
Where can we get it? Where can you get it in the UK? Games Law. Let's see if...
Kitty wants a close-up of the meeples.
Right, Come Together is £54 at Games Law.
Oh, so it's in the shop.
It is available. Right, let's do a close up on the
£54
meeples.
is that's not excessive. That's a good price. I would pay that.
Which one are we missing? Country music one.
Cowboys. Yeehaw.
There you go. So yeah, let's put them on there. So you can see there's little icons on them. So that's got the horseshoe, that's got a flower, it's got like an eye, that's got a
It's just
star.
it's just
got
little
a
things
record.
like the belt buckle on the cowboy.
Yeah,
And
little things like and the sunglasses on the
sunglasses
soul
on-
music going, things like that. So yeah, there's lots of little details on them. Yeah,
And Loki's trying to destroy
and Loki's
your-
trying to destroy something. What are you trying to destroy, Loki?
the box.
Anyway, we are all done. Thank you very much to everybody for watching. If you're watching this back afterwards, give the video a thumbs up, leave me a comment. We're all off downstairs to play a 5-player game of chicken casserole, which is fantastic. And then we'll be back at 7 o'clock for another video where we're going to be learning the game from the rulebook, and that is the Palaces of Carrara 2nd edition. It's over there, and we're going to be playing that tonight. We might even be doing the setup on camera, depending on how long chicken casserole takes. But yeah, thank you very much to you three for joining me.
Thank you.
Support me on Patreon if you can, and we'll see you all later on. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.